Oh, Marbania was running him, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go. Just close and open the window again, and it should be open for you.
What kind of Easter eggs did he leave?
Yeah, you gotta check your bag. Oh, did you
Yeah,
just
I was trying to
disconnect?
get to my character.
So, what's up, everybody? We are gonna play some Fallout. Are we, are we, are we live? Did Twitch do its thing? Re- Refresh. Do you- there we go. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Twitch isn't responding very fast though on my end. There we go. Somebody say hello so I can check the stream sound.
Hello. So you can check the
Hello.
stream sound.
There we go. Oh, that was echoey. Banya's hello, hello, hello. It's like Lenny and Squiggy coming in. Hello.
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 All right, everybody got their character. Oh, Rhonda's still working on his. We got hot all of a sudden. I'm gonna turn my little fan on. Let me know if this fan is too loud or something. If you guys can hear it.
Can't hear it.
It's pretty quiet. Everybody got the map? Are we ready to kill some bugs?
I don't think I have a map.
That one?
Is Caesar on the table ready to go?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was reading in here where you said you're going to be late because of things at work.
I'm working on my laptop over here.
Are you at work? Oh, you're
No,
at. You,
I'm-
oh, yes, you're working and gaming.
Yeah, I'm at home, but we got some shit going on at work because of what's
Right,
going
you
on
think?
overseas.
Think.
Did you get the map, Josh?
I think I immediately closed it again as soon as you
Oh,
sent it.
there. Just take it. I was waiting to give it
Thank
to
you.
Rhonda until he got his character up, but he's got
Which
it up,
map?
so right there, that one.
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
an old truck and a trailer turned over and
Here
or
you go,
cargo
Caesar.
box.
I'm kind of giving it to you one at a time
That's
so
a
you
map?
don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Drake turned it into a map. He does this
Okay.
sometimes.
It's
Right
a
on.
it's a map image. Map. It's theater of the mind, baby. Gives you something to hide behind and
Do you
I
happen to
See me.
notice
Where'd
all
you put
these
me at?
bloat flies up here? Do you notice? Do you see those?
um
I don't see me on this map.
He's not
you're
on the
right.
map.
You're right here. Down.
Okay. I see me.
Oh,
I think you were just kind of in reserve over there.
Right.
But you get to go first anyway, so you can do what you want. There's some bloat flies coming. You see them over there? You can hear them too. They're
Okay.
like, you can hear
I
them.
see him
They're
in the
like,
air there.
you're like, what is that? Do we hear? Oh shit!
Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Okay, so there are bloat flies inbound, right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Okay. So I guess I will fire at them with my
You got like something that's got pretty
laser.
decent range. Laser pistol. I don't know what you got.
I have an excited, improved Institute laser.
You got a hunting rifle. That would probably freaking get. to
Yeah,
you
that
easy.
308.
Yeah.
That's what I usually use is the 308. All right, I'll do that.
I don't think there's any range issues with that puppy.
Hunting rifle, and I roll the 20 sider in there, right?
Well, it's 2d20 actually, but yeah.
That's good. That's what? How many hits?
Ah. You shot his leg off.
Okay. So
Too bad he's got
damage.
6.
You rolled
That's
2
3
dice and you
hits.
got 3 successes. What are you gonna do with the action points that you're generating? You're
We're
full,
already
so
loaded up on.
yeah. So you
We're
want
loaded
to
up on chips, right?
do some extra damage?
I'm going to definitely do extra damage. I will spend both extra successes for damage dice. And this map is too big.
Zoom out, zoom in.
No, I just mean the map itself. The window is too big. Okay.
Good.
Oh. So I
I think you
do.
gotta.
What I hit him at?
I think
Legs.
you gotta subtract the action points, and then we'll add them back.
Right.
I think it's what we were doing last time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, right
I'm
click
gonna
and do your
spend
little
2 action
spin
points
them.
to add damage dice to the next action roll.
There you go.
Okay, so now I just roll the damage.
Holy
Wow. Okay.
Well, you want to describe that?
Yeah, that guy right in the middle of the group that was standing out all by himself proves the point that you should never stand out.
Should.
And raise the 308, sight down the barrel, hits him right between the eyes, and exits out his ass pod with a poof in the air, and he drops.
What was the last thing that went through his mind? A bullet.
His fucking brain. Or no, that was with his ass.
Yeah.
That's when a bug hits the window of the windshield of the car, and ass is the last thing that goes through its mind.
All right, so you got a minor action. Do you want to move? Do you want to move?
Yes, I will move to right there to get a little bit of cover behind that hood. And I will then find the combat tracker to end my turn.
I got it. Dr. Vincent Green, he's going to be like, you know what? I want to go on a trip, and I'm just going to wait down here off the map until you guys need me. Because I don't think anyone
Probably
wants to
when
run
somebody
me right
believes.
now. Right? No one wants to, any volunteers that want to run it? No. Okay, we'll just put it, we'll just... You know,
We'll
we have-
volunteer pretty quick when somebody's hurt.
Hurt.
Yeah, yeah, well, how do you...
Wait,
How do you add effects?
hold on a second. I need to add points back to that
Yeah, you
action
gotta add
point
2. You gotta add 2. Yeah. Good job. Not forgetting. I'm gonna add skip turn to Dr. Vincent Green. All right, Gil.
There we go.
What you got?
So if I remember correctly, right, like there's no actual movement. It's like zones.
We kind of
Yeah.
came up with a rule since we're all like, very 5e that each zone is 30 feet. So just solve that problem. So you can move about 30
Yeah.
feet.
We can't get beyond 5e. You just
It just makes sense that way, right? Just you can move about. I don't know if I got that set on there, but you can move about 30 feet.
So I could move over to these things.
Well, they're way up in the air. I don't have that symbolized, I guess, properly. Let me put some elevation on them. They're up in the air about 20 feet. They're like flying.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Here, I'll back that
12
down.
feet in the air. You think that this is like a threat?
You kind of came in a little garbled there, Josh.
and then your camera faded.
Robotic.
I didn't set a proper feet distance on here, but I'll just roll them up. Yeah, you can. They're gonna be coming your way, but they're not here yet.
Wow, they're really up there, huh?
Well, 20 feet. I
Can
don't
you
know
hear me?
what the.
can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you good.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
your network connection I think faded a bit on you.
I think I
This
got the...
map makes a whole lot less sense when you're in camera mode.
Oh yeah, don't do that on this map.
Yeah.
That'll confuse the hell out of you.
All right.
I've already got camera mode turned on. I got image
So-
mode.
So, is there like an aid? Like, I really can't do anything to them so far away.
You got a gun?
So, is there something? I have a pipe gun, but I'm not very good with it.
Well,
So, is there a way that I can aid somebody who is good at shooting them?
sure. Yeah. What? Who do you want to aid?
Who's
Bishop's
going
got
to
like a
be
laser.
shooting them?
Bishop shoots.
I'll help. I'll
I
aid.
laser them.
Yeah, I will help you do that if I can.
Thread's gonna
in some
smash
way.
him with a big stick. So
You gotta jump up on top of the thing and smash them.
So do you want to move over next to Bishop and be like, okay, if you come around this way and you take a shot, you'll get I don't know how aid works in Fallout.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Reduce
But-
the difficulty?
Yeah. It makes it free since the difficulty's no, I don't. We'll think on that to see if it matters, right? Because they could all fly. Oh, Bishop goes next. Okay, I guess it matters.
Let's think about it.
Let's think about it a second.
And
I was gonna.
and hopefully you have it figured out now.
Yeah, down
Yeah.
arrow. Down arrow. Let's see.
Major actions. Assist. You assist another character with their next test. Whatever that would be. When the character you are assisting takes their turn and attempts their task, you provide assistance. If you have not yet acted this round, you may give up your turn later in the round to assist an ally when they attempt a skill test.
So
So it's a
doesn't-
major action to assist somebody.
But what does
Does-
it do?
still
when
doesn't
you
really-
assist?
Right, it doesn't say what you do.
What does all that mean?
Yeah. Well, I can see it in a
That's the question of the day, man.
skill test, right? But this isn't a skill test. He's helping him shoot. So, like, you can help him pick locks or, find traps, that kind of stuff. But helping him shoot, it's not very clear like that, right? That doesn't really very.
Well, is
clear.
shooting a test?
Yes.
Because it just says helping with their next test.
Yes. You choose your weapon and target, and then you attempt to test either a melee weapon, ranged weapon, thrown weapon, or unarmed test.
So he's helping me with my shot.
But what does the help actually do? What effect do
Well,
we apply to his character, right? That's
according
kind
It's
of-
like
to
it would probably
page
be
16.
either re-roll a d20 or roll an extra d20 or so. It's going to be something like that. So
Yeah, from page 16 of the Fallout role-playing game rulebook, it says, difficult tasks are often completed through teamwork. When someone else is attempting a test, you can assist them if your GM allows it. Describe how you are helping and decide with the GM which attribute plus skill combination you're using. It doesn't have to be the same combination as the person you're helping. Then roll 1d20 and add any successes you generate to theirs, providing they score at least one success of their
okay.
own.
So let's do a perception survival for Gil.
If
My
they
thought-
didn't generate any successes, then you can't add your success to their total.
Yeah, I
You
got
can only add if they succeed.
Yeah.
My
if you
thought
got- if
is if
Josh
he
gets
can-
any.
He can pinpoint where to shoot, tell him where to shoot, or even use a
Like my
laser pointer and
spotter.
say hit here. And then if he succeeds, he would then be able to aim without the extra difficulty.
But if you got another idea, I think perception survival is good. But if you got another combination,
yeah, just however you see yourself helping him out, just say I'm going to do this to help him out, and then whatever combination of rolls you.
well, he went with
I
that
have
one,
0 successes.
So
Well,
They're
I'm
coming.
a
You just run
hindrance.
around the corner. They're coming.
So what are the
Let's run
rules?
that
I
way.
would like to hinder Bishop.
Nice.
Now here's a question though. What if he would have rolled a complication right here?
Right? Then we would be
And somehow
rolling
that,
on the
I
table.
think that you would have a yeah.
Yeah.
So you move
So-
over
Totally,
there.
I could see that.
All right, Bishop. You think you're inspired, but you're really not.
Yeah, Bishop's gonna pop his head up over the hood of this car. I'm assuming we're taller than like the
yeah.
hubcap of this thing.
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna
guys
shoot
are.
I don't know.
Bloat,
Not in camera mode,
Fly
we're not.
7. Right. With his head laser.
Oh.
Ooh.
So you got 2 successes.
2 successes. So I do it.
I'm like in the background. I'm like, lift with your legs. That's my aid.
What?
He kind of boosts him up a little over the hood of the car.
I'm gonna give him 5 fingers.
No, it's
So
only
the-
1 success. No,
No,
it's
it's
2
two.
successes.
Too. But the one should have been a crit. So if it's not, that means you're not really proficient in whatever it is. So that may be something you want to add later when you level up.
How could I not be proficient with my head
That's
laser?
wouldn't the crit one be a green?
You're only
but-
proficient with your other lasers,
I don't know.
not the
man.
head one.
I don't know why I
Not the head
didn't.
laser.
No, it's
Sure.
not. If you look at Mel Dietz, his 10 was a green.
Well, but
Credit that he
that's
got 2
because
successes.
it's because he got a success in something that he was skilled in. Abilities
Tag.
or
tag.
tags. Yes, tags.
Yeah.
We'll get this, guys. We'll get this eventually.
I don't know. 2 successes. So
Yeah,
I
what-
can add to the damage, right?
Right.
And I do that by
On the action point, you'll
Adding-
burn it and then you'll add
adding-
it back.
and then I just add 1 die
Mhm.
to the damage roll, right?
Yes. It looked right. So you're like, pew! Another one goes down.
Just disintegrates.
Up there in the trees.
They're coming though. They got
I'm
a
gonna
9 on
reach
their
up and-
initiative, so
I want to yank this door, Drake. Does this door yank open? It's kind of rusted, but can I yank it open on the
Yeah.
hinges? If so,
you can.
I want to jump
A
up here
squirrel
on the
jumps
side of
out
the
at
truck.
you. Yeah. No.
Right, so I'm gonna jump up here on the side of the truck.
A rad roach.
A rad roach. Shit, I guess it could be. And then kind of steady my gun across here. You know what I mean? Like lean across the. I did this one time. I had a '63 Buick LeSabre, beautiful car, had a white hardtop, and I was sighting in a rifle. Thought, well, I just am in the top of the car, and I left a black powder stain about
Yeah.
3 foot long
That'd
across
do
the
it.
top of my car.
It'll do it.
But I'm gonna aim at this one right here as a minor action aim, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think that lets you re-roll a dice, maybe. I don't know. And I'm going to use my pipe gun because I think it's got better distance than. I don't
2 successes.
know. 2 successes. So we've got several over there. I'm going to roll an extra damage die. Yeah.
It's been squishing him. Oh, that one's like one of his legs is all hanging off.
And now I want to just kind of duck down underneath this thing and just start loading my pipe gun again. Kind of hide behind. Try to get a little cover. If I can, I can. If I not, whatever. Down arrow.
So I did add things to my energy weapon, so it is proficient. Right?
Sure.
It's not a 0, it's a 6.
Are you telling us or are you asking us? Because if you're asking us,
No, that's what.
you
Because
failed.
Marbella, you
We
said
don't
I
know.
wasn't
We
proficient.
don't
with
know.
it.
Well, there's something that you need to check because you should be.
Yeah.
If you got other laser weapons that you can shoot, then there's something you need to fix on your character sheet because it should have.
Well, the head lasers an energy weapon, and the energy weapon is a 6 on my little skill rolls here.
Let me scroll back up. Anyway.
Thread.
I don't know.
What you doing?
Alright, so
you're
I'm
over.
going to-
You're over there looking in that loot container.
So I'm going to lean against the wall of the container and aim at this thing. Ready to use luck point if I miss. Oh, I hit
What'd you-
twice. All right, so it was 2 hits.
You rolled a 1 on both of them. That's lucky right there. I think you should burn your luck just because you. No. See if you can squish them. But Caesar, did you add your action point back that you burnt?
Yeah, I just used it, so I added it and took it away, or took it away and added it, right?
Yeah, whatever. But just making sure.
And
Yeah,
be
I
careful.
didn't-
Low.
My pipe gun goes off.
I didn't touch the bottle cap.
And it smacks him in the head. And I'm going to move.
Minor action to move.
Up to here.
Jump up on the back of the trailer. Hoo-yah! You like getting behind the red
Crouch
thing?
down behind it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
We'll just say you're like back there. All right. These bloatflies get to go now. All right. Well, this one's pretty fur. So I'm gonna say he does his whole action. And he flies over here. Bzzz. No, these things got some kind of range thing. What do they got? Larva dart. Do we have a...
Did you say larva dart?
Yeah.
Like they can shoot larvae
That-
at you?
That sounds bad in so many different ways.
Comes out of
Sounds
their
like
little...
shooting maggots at you, man. That's just gross.
It comes out of their little...
Not
their
if you do
little
it
butt
right.
down here. Other little...
Oh, man, dude.
Does it embed a larva in you if it hits?
Ah, we're not sure. We might find out.
That's nasty.
All right,
Is
so
it
he
a
comes...
cloaca?
So what,
I don't know.
Jingo?
I don't have to Google stuff, Josh. I don't know what a cloaca is.
An egg hole.
Yeah, an egg hole.
Just
I'm gonna call people
ankle or a hole. I was trying, but egg hole. I never caught that.
cloaca. Well, you guys are all like covered up, but I think he's gonna like try to shoot through the window at Ben.
Oh, I knew that.
How are we?
Look at it.
That choice.
But you got like cover, so I know there's like cover.
Well, let's say there's.
Cover.
Yeah, there's cover head, arm, leg, arm. What? Oh, it adds. Okay, and then there's cover.
So it adds
location.
1 DC. So can I do that? Let me see. I'm gonna try making it 2 to hit you. See if that works. As I shooted lava physical. I don't know, but I didn't hit you.
Well, one. Oh, wow. Didn't he roll a 1 on one of them? I don't know. I missed it.
What do you mean? It's in chat, isn't it? I rolled a 9 and a 12.
Oh, I saw a 1 on one of them. Then it said at Ben through it parentheses 1. Okay, I don't know. I'm still getting used to the. I'll figure it out.
All right, blowfly
Bloatfly.
2. is... That's weird. Okay, this guy goes. He's gonna come back here. You're gonna try to get some of Thrud too, but Thrud's behind that too. He's gonna fly down a little bit. I don't know. I need to set the feet if we're gonna do that, but it's +9. D2. I got the D2 check, so let's see what happens here. Trying to make it a little harder. Toy out of his butt. I don't think it did
He
anything.
shit on his right leg.
I mean, cover would have. Huh. It's kind of important at the moment. You guys are all behind cover. Where's the stupid thing I made? Effects. It gives you a 1. It should have made it harder to hit. I mean, but how does it... A 12 would not have hit. So, I don't think he hit you, Sven. I think it, like, hits the cover. Pink! Because I needed a 2 to hit you, right?
Well,
Well,
that's
what
the
you were
way we're
saying,
playing
yeah.
it until we
Uh-huh.
figured it out. Then
Yeah,
maybe
I
accurate.
clicked on the D2 that's here provided, but I don't think it does it. So I think it's going to be an effect that you apply, but that's going to be a pain in the butt all the time. So we'll just do it manually. It's easier, I think. Or you guys got to do cover on each of your body parts? I don't think there's a full cover for everything.
Right.
All right, blowfly number 3. No, not that guy. Where's 3? Oh, he's way back here. We're gonna say he spends his whole round to get like right up here above you guys. Like he like comes flying through. Let's say he's up.
But still up high.
Yeah, he's up a little high. Like 10 feet, we'll say.
I don't know how to tell what page number this is, Rhonda, but there's cover. There's a cover section in here, and I can't drag it because it says I don't own it. So.
Huh?
And number 4 is gonna go over here as well and try to patoo at the guy that was making all the noise. Now. I don't like it when they all go at the same time. It's a lot of work. I'm like getting tired. I'm like, can you take a break? All right, this guy too. He's gonna be like, he's like over here, like. He's like right outside the other window, but he's not taking a shot yet. Looks like he's trying to get in the window, but it's like it's not. It's still got some of the glass left in it, like the track, and he's like hitting it. And this guy.
So is he low enough so that people on the ground can hit it?
If they go up and over or around, yeah, or through, yeah. Yeah, he's low enough. He's like 5 feet off the ground. This guy, and this guy's like heading over, but he's like up in the air, like 10 feet.
700 feet.
If you're looking, what does it look like in camera mode? Is it like way up there or something? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's up there.
You had to
Yeah.
zoom way
Because it's
out.
not, you're not doing feet, you're
I
doing
know.
squares. It's
Yeah, the
10
squares.
squares up, 10 squares
Yeah.
up. The one that's supposed to be 5 feet up is
Yeah, don't
like
look at,
up there.
Don't look at camera mode. Just disregard camera mode for this encounter.
No, definitely always use camera mode. It's awesome. Let me just plug that in there.
All right, Mel. I think it's cool, but not on this particular map. It's not meant to be an image type
No.
tool.
No.
Might have been all right. It might have been better if I set the feet, but all right, Mel. You're like in the front of the truck. There's one like on the other
Yeah.
side. There's one right above
Yeah.
the cab.
Okay, so which one do I have a clearer shot at? The one above the cab or the one on the other side of these two?
If you pop up, I think the clearest shot you would have would probably be with your rifle. Would be the one out there.
That guy? Okay.
Out of those.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, but you said something about the one above the cab, so
Or you
All
could
right.
maybe get one of that one. I think that one and
Yeah.
that one are your clear shot where you're at. Now, if you
yeah,
move,
I'm gonna aim for the one out in the woods still, the one that hasn't advanced yet.
it's still coming. This one out here, he's like, bzz, 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 bzz.
Yep,
He's trying
I'm
to.
gonna take a
He
shot at him.
sees you aiming at him, so he's like moving around. He's like, "Wah, wah." No.
Now wait a minute, don't I
He's
have
like-
something when I've yeah, right, center mass. Okay. So I'm going to go center mass on him. How do I affect that in the effects? I don't remember.
What does center mass do?
When you make a range attack, you may choose to strike your target's torso location or equivalent for creatures that use a different location table without
Oh, you-
increasing the difficulty of the attack.
You
In
just
addition, you may reroll 1d20 when making the rest tests for your attack.
Click on
So
the
I
pit
just-
boy down there and choose torso.
Right.
When you click on the pit boy, he'll turn bright green. Roll your attack,
Oh,
and then
okay.
a window will pop up, and you'll choose torso. And then
Gotcha.
I bet you he's automated that.
Okay, well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Combat. Location comes up. Torso. So,
Oh, torso mid. What?
2 successes. Yeah, the 18 was a miss.
Yeah, the 3 you got 2.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Two
what
of
are you
the
gonna-
'cause-
So you can add 2 damage die because you got 1 for your critical mass and then 1 action point.
yeah,
right?
yeah, I got 2 successes there, so I can add a damage die.
Or you can, I don't know, there's only 3 in there. I don't know why you guys haven't been refilling.
Yeah,
it.
who hasn't been
So-
refilling that?
I think it should be.
So
I
I
think
gained
it's-
1 and used it, so I didn't have to. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the.
Wait,
one
I
gained
got
back
it.
in
I
there.
got
Right.
it. There's supposed to be 6.
Okay,
You
okay.
guys have been gaining and using them.
Yeah,
not-
because I put back the ones that I used.
If you, but it
Oh.
still should be full. No one's actually used an action point.
Right, I'm
Um,
going to
right
spend
there.
one now.
But
I used one.
Oh, did you
I
spend?
think you get to. Doesn't it say you get to re-roll up to 2 dice? You could re-roll the 18.
Oh, you're
Because
right.
you're-
Yes, I could re-roll that 18.
Yeah.
I
So
can re-roll
reroll.
1d20. You're right.
Hit that.
Thank you
reroll.
for reminding me.
That's the center mass thing. Yeah.
That should be another hit. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yes. So that's 3 successes.
All right, so we'll say one of them you add an action point, right? Is that cool? Or do you? I don't think you can do all that damage. It's just gonna blow him up anyway. So you
Yeah.
want that action point?
There's the
Well,
action point
no,
added back.
No, I
So we're
didn't
full
mean-
again.
No, you're down 1. I was
Yeah,
trying
it was down 1 because I just spent it to get a dice.
Yeah.
No, you're down. Sven spent 1, and I gave you guys too many, so you're down 1.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to take that off.
Oh no, you added 1 back. 6. You're good. Never mind.
Yeah,
You're right.
oh, I thought so. Okay, here comes damage.
Sissy.
Mission accomplished.
I think I like that. So yeah,
Squish.
second verse, same as the first. And I will just stay hunkered right here.
All right, Gil. You could do the
It is
Dukes of
I.
Hazard. Slide across the
Why
hood.
is Gil's hired?
Smacking this thing.
What am I doing?
I don't know. I was saying you could do the Dukes of Hazard and slide across the hood of the truck.
And then
This
what?
one within
Assist someone?
No, smack
Zombie
this
up.
guy.
range to attack this one.
The
I
one
would
on the
like to
other
assist
side.
somebody with some sort of flair.
Yeah, there's one on the other side of the truck trying to get in the cab window over there.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump across.
Duke, yeah.
I will completely jump across and then attack it.
Hood sliding
Right,
right,
so-
Duke.
So when you slide across, you realize maybe there's little waxes needed, but it's okay.
Starsky and
You
Hutch.
can get over there. It's a little rusty.
I'd say on that rush, you might be making a little ass jerky going across the top of there.
It's out in the sun too. Yeah, that's hot.
It's actually
No,
like
'cause
12
the note
degrees
says
out.
it's 12 degrees.
Right. I'm just talking about how rough it is grating off a layer.
What are you hitting them with? What do you got? A tire iron or something? I forgot what you got.
Double
Oh, the
14s,
pipe
that's
wrench.
what he got.
That's right. You should split those.
And don't forget you can use luck. You do have luck to re-roll dice. Just saying.
I'm gonna hold on my luck for a minute.
He's not very
And
much.
that is
Share
luck.
luck.
Oh, he does have
resets.
lots of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
When
when
does
does
it
luck
reset?
reset? Because I've been down 2 points since the very beginning of the game. It's never reset, so I don't think.
At one point you said every session, but then another point you said every story chapter. So
Yeah,
Every
Yeah,
rest,
Drake, when?
basically. It's like basically when you guys take a long rest, basically.
so it should be reset.
Yeah.
Well, no, you guys haven't had a long rest. It's still the same
Ever.
day. You guys went out and now you're on your way back.
Ever.
You haven't taken one. Ever. Well, you
Yeah,
guys,
and I know that I've
before all
spent
of
2
the
luck points
traveling.
here recently, and I've spent luck points before, so it's resetting automatically.
It's set, yeah, on the rest, doesn't it?
Yeah, it must
Yeah.
be resetting on a long rest. We haven't had
And
one,
you
so
notice
think
I
you're right.
applied the tired effect to you guys, which I made. Anything that's got that little wiggly line in the front is just a note that I made. But it's so we can keep track of the different levels of sleep deprivation that's in the game. There's no real effect at the moment. You gotta be another 8 hours before you get 1 fatigue. Alright, Bishop, what are you doing?
Wondering why I'm tired if I'm a robot.
I don't know, because I don't know the rules of the
Still have to
robot, and
recharge.
I
Yeah.
said when you were playing the robot that you're in charge, so you get all that shit until you tell me it's not true.
Ha ha ha!
I guess I'll shoot this number 3 bloatfly over here. Target. With the head
Maybe
laser.
your batteries were running low.
Oh, the one behind you? Oh, you got him.
Twice.
Shot him right in the
Oh.
torso.
We're full, so I'll add an extra damage die. Poof. Oh, he didn't die.
He's
little
heavy
fucker.
wounded.
Little bastard. Alright, pass my turn.
Is this one like right here in front of me?
No, he's kind of above.
Or is he on the other side of?
well, you would have
he's
to
on the
like
other s-
kind of hop out of the. You're kind of in the doorway. We'd have to.
Well, I don't want to deal with him, but I don't want him. I don't want him coming around behind me. But I'm going to kind of crawl through this truck here.
You're gonna use a
And stick
miner to
my
get into
double
it?
barrel.
just
Yeah, stick my double barrel shotgun right out the window at this. Yeah, I don't
Pew,
want to be
pew.
like in. I think it actually works better in close. I don't think there is a melee penalty for it.
There's no negatives, but I don't know if it's
I
better.
didn't think so.
I don't know if it gives you any
Well, let's
bonus.
see.
I think it should
You
give
can
you
also
more on
just shoot
damage. Is what it should do.
Through the window with a shotgun.
4? Yeah. Okay.
Why did I didn't mean to do that. I have had the Pip-Boy clicked. 4 successes, and I'm going to use 1. Actually, I'm going to spend 2 action points for damage to the next die. 1, 2, and then I can add.
So, name.
5. I had 4. 6, 6. Okay.
Raise
5.
your hand if you've ever shot in a shotgun inside the cab of your truck before.
Yes.
Can you hear after that?
Ooh! No,
No.
no, you can't hear shit. You hear a for about a half an hour.
You hear the
Oh,
other
yeah.
guy in the truck beating on you.
So you guys finally understand something that Ben says when you hear him go, God damn! Really loud. And down arrow.
So which of these 4 am I able to engage in the melee?
From your current exact position, none. But all of them if you move. Or any of them if you
10
move, not
feet in the
all of
air.
them. If I move
Can't you
1
get up
feet,
on
I
that
can attack
gunnet?
them all? Okay. Yeah, you can hop up
Okay.
on
Can't you
the...
just climb it?
He's like 8 feet tall. He could hit one of them things up there. Oh, the one on the
I'll
next to
move
the
over
trailer? Yeah.
there.
Like slide around to the front of the trailer, and there's one right there. He's like, burr, 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 burr.
I forgot to aim last.
Batter up.
Yeah,
I
like,
paid for it, but didn't actually use the aim. So I'm going to aim this time, and then I'm going to smack him with the bat.
he's got a little 6 on his chest. He's like, hey, bada, hey, ooh.
So I'm going to
Ooh.
re-roll that 1 with my aim.
What is syrup sweet wind? What is
Wait.
that?
If you re-roll, can you re-roll a fumble? I don't think so. Can you?
We roll 1 dice.
I think it still counts as a fumble, though. You still get the fumble, but you can still turn it
You
into
still get the
success.
complication, yeah.
Yeah, the complication.
Oh, we all have syrup. Rondon, that's from our settlement. We make syrup there, and everybody had a jar of it. Look in your inventory.
But it does what? It gives you a +1 AP
Action point.
at the start of the next scene. Okay. Whoa.
So I'm going to use. Oh, it's dead. Okay, never mind. All right, let me look.
That
at
one's got a chance. It's up. It's out.
your
I don't even think it came off of his bat.
notes.
He's like, it was like wrapped around his bat. He's like, ugh.
Fucking Yankees.
All right, so this is a melee.
You hear Gil's like, he's kind of not Gil. You hear the doc's Geiger counter going off because of these things are like radioactive too.
Nice.
Don't you grill them and make bloatfly meat out of them?
Radioactive blowfly meat. Wait, I hit stop. Right, blowfly number 2 is like, I'm out of here. These guys are killing my friends. No. I think he's gonna come down to Thrud. Flies over, like right over the top of him. And shoots at him with his larva.
Oh.
Complication.
Neither one of us rolled on the complication table.
I did. Yes. Look.
Oh,
Scroll up.
Yeah.
What?
Overextended. Reduced defense by 1 until
Oh.
next turn.
What happens
My,
when you have a complication shooting shit out your ass?
He swung
Ah.
hard, hit the guy, but he
Hmm.
overextended himself, pulled his quad.
I don't think I want to know what happens.
Oh, come on. A little piece of you wants to know, Josh.
Not even a small, not even a
Ooh.
tiny amount.
Fumbled.
he
How did
shoots,
he lose his ass?
he shoots 2 out of his ass, but one of them just like drops to the ground. Like there's a little baby that's like, mama.
Well, somebody step on that.
Stomp that baby. Hurry.
I still hit though. I get to do damage. Well, you know what? I'm gonna spend an action point to I can't add damage? Dang. No. Can I add damage?
Dang.
Add damage, there it is. I know how to do this. It didn't add damage.
I have armor, so didn't do damage.
Pink. Just like squishes on you like a larva goes. I go, mama.
You should eat it.
Ah,
A little cracker.
God.
A little
Little
cracker.
like a
Ritz.
military cracker, like the you can scoop
MRE.
anything with it, like it's totally.
Yeah, isn't that what what are you, a mutant? Isn't that what they would
Yeah.
do?
I am super mutant. Yeah.
All right. Well, this blowfly just got shot by a laser over here, so he's gonna shoot back. He's gonna be like, "Hey, Mister." No, not that guy. This guy shooting that guy with another action point. 2 action points. No, 1 action point to add a d20. Is it add it? Yes. I still missed. And he's going to use a minor action to fly a little bit over here. Gets a little closer. Thinks his attacks aren't that great. This guy, he too, he's like comes over. They're above, both above Thrud up here, shooting at him. This guy on Thrud, yeah. Keeping some of my action points. You never know. I could have an encounter later. I can't hit
No way to
nothing.
know.
No way to know. Number 6. Oh, number 6. He goes. You see his legs twitch a little, but then he goes. Mel. Top of round 3.
Yes.
Some bloat flies.
Yes.
So they're like
I'm thinking that blowfly right there.
they're kind of above Thrud that's on top of the trailer back there. So, I mean-
Right. There's this one straight down the line right here.
Oh yeah, he's right next to you. Yeah, you could.
That's. Yeah, I'm turning on him. And I'm going to center mass his ass. And I'll re-roll the 15.
Why does it say 1 miss?
All right, so 2 hits. Ah, damn! I'm supposed to do that before, though, right?
You're gonna kill him, so it doesn't matter. What do you want to
Okay.
What do you want to crit his torso while he's dead? He's
Oh,
bleeding
okay.
now. He's bleeding.
Oh, he was already bleeding.
Oh, he's got 1 blood drop left.
Oh, I feel really bad about that.
4. You didn't. There you go.
And
Sprays goo all over the trailer.
wait, I got to add an action point here because I didn't spend that
Get
for
it up.
extra damage.
Then you can move
I
if you
will.
want.
No, I'm going to spend 2 action points to take another major action,
Oh.
and I'm going to fire at one of these other guys up here.
I think you gotta move to see those 2.
Oh,
Like
okay.
out here or something.
Well, okay. So then I will adjust to there. And I will fire again, center mass.
Squish.
And I'll take both of those. Oh, he's not dying.
Holy shit.
Don't forget to add your point back in.
Yes. Okay, and down
All
arrow.
right. Gil. You could like jump up and like run back here and hit him with your tire iron if you want.
AFK.
Yeah, that's what I would like to try.
Parkour.
Yeah. Do some wah. See, it says miss though. Why does it say miss but 11 is green? I don't understand. The target number was a 12, so you hit. Why does it say miss?
I don't know.
But it definitely a 1 is a hit. So you got a success.
All right.
One damage. I resisted. You're like, eh. Bad fly.
I'm very useful right now.
Bad fly. Bad. Go away. You're just like shooing it. Like a fly swatter.
Right?
Smack with a fly swatter and
Bishop.
just flies away.
Shoe
All right.
fly. You're kind of used to dealing with flies, right?
Yep.
Because you're in waste management.
True. And I'm also a ghoul.
Yeah. So you're like, shoe fly. They're really not bad guys. Just, we don't have to kill them all. All right, Bishop, you come out from the side here. Do you use your head?
Yeah, he's gonna take a shot at this Blowfly 4. It looks like up here above Thrud. Find the combat tab. Where is laser?
2 hits.
And
Got a
I'll
4.
put, how do I add one? Double click on the cap.
Right click on it.
Buy action point. No. Spin, spin, spin. I don't want to spend.
Yes, you spend and then you add back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to add damage. I just want to put one back in there. I'm just going to roll regular damage.
Oh yeah.
Well, then
So
you
to put
double
one back
click.
in there, you double click it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll click my damage here.
Dead. goes
D-A-I-D, Dade.
and it goos all over Thrud.
Sorry, Thrud.
So
Buddy,
Drake, I think Ben would like to, like, crawl out through the front window here and stand on the hood. Move about 5 feet and stand up. Is that possible?
Yeah,
As my movement?
yeah, you can
All
get out
right.
under the hood.
So, yeah.
They call
And
dirty,
take a
but
aim at him.
like-
Okay.
get synth goo all over you, anyways.
Yeah. Goo, man.
Hydraulic.
Nothing wrong with a little goo.
It's sending.
I got another shell left in my double barrel, so I'll do this at him. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
I got a
Gills.
complication.
Gills
So,
right there, so that's fine.
We
can
roll damage first, right?
Yeah.
Or do we roll complication?
No.
Okay, roll
I don't
damage
know.
first.
I don't know.
Let's
What do
see.
you want to do?
Critical hits minor at. I thought I had a shortcut for that. Let's see. Tables, complications from. Where's that? Small gun complication. I need to add that right here.
I'd roll that, and
unfortunately.
then you could see what it says, but I don't think it matters.
Click
Gun
gun jam,
jam,
minor action to clear. So the
It
gun
still-
goes
you
off,
still
it
do the
jams.
damage, but it jams. Yeah.
right. Yeah, all right. So
It's the first. That's it. M16A1, the first one is all like jams. It's jammed.
Just eat some peanut butter and get a sandwich.
It's dead. Game over. Game over, man.
Why'd you put her in charge?
don't get talking about a gun all damned up. Fuck that bloody shit.
You gotta now actually wait until you get a minor action to clear it. Because you're
So
out of
much
combat.
for capturing one. The whole point was to capture one so we could duct tape this tracker to it.
I think you guys forgot
We do
about
mouth
that.
to mouth.
Wait,
We
did
do
you
mouth
guys?
to mouth to any of them.
Yeah,
Oh, nasty.
I think I will allow Gil to actually have one alive because he didn't really hit it hard. That's the one that's still alive. He knocked
This
it
is,
out.
It just
I think he's
knocked
giving
out.
you shit, Josh.
Yeah, stunned him.
He stunned him. So you got one that's alive, but he's like barely alive. He's like got half of a wing missing. What? And you guys wanted to stuff a tracker on him that. Where did the tracker come
Yes.
from? I forget. I know it's from the
From
Institute.
the underground. Yeah, from the Institute people that were doing them, making the sense.
Oh, it was off the dock. Remember? You guys took it off the dock. And this is the tracker that because he said they're gonna follow you because of him.
Right, they're
And
going
you
to try
took
to
the
find him. Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna try to
I
find
thought-
him.
I thought we drew these. They were just over here in the swamp, and when we cracked this thing open, this thing was half buried, and we cracked it open, made a large noise, and we drew them
Uh-huh.
over here.
It was
Right.
also the plan to
Yeah,
capture one
correct.
of them, though.
Okay. I don't remember that part of it, but don't forget we got a bunch of stuff in the party sheet that came out of here, but I don't know what the value of it. Well, the rum, Molotov cocktail, we could have burned them all up right there.
I was hoping some random bullet would have shot in there and just blew up all
Yeah.
your loot.
Oh,
It's in the party sheet, yeah. You guys got 5 bottles of Molotov cocktails, 20
I remember
rare
reading that.
materials, and 25 bottles of Captain Morgan. No, I don't know. It's some rum.
So Gil and I will split the dirty water. I'll take 2 and give him 3.
But that dirty water's
Mm.
been in there a while. I don't know what you guys.
We'll
Just-
Some
He
of
and
our
I can drink it
materials worth
safely.
100 caps.
Well, the weight's only one
I-
on all that stuff, but
I don't mind dirty water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you even need
Dead
that much
leaves,
water? You probably don't
dirty
need a whole
grass.
lot either.
No idea.
I'd imagine that you got to stay hydrated, but not like. Who cares if your lips get chapped, right? They fell off like 16,000 years ago. Look.
Yeah, I can park wherever I want to now. Because
Yeah, they're-
I'm handicapped with lipless.
There you go.
You park closer. You can't. Yeah. Can't park in the veterans parking.
it's 93,200. Okay.
Yeah, well, not wherever I want.
I'm just carrying this. I'm gonna make a group.
I love it at Home Depot. I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
Can we do that in this? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
You're right
Yeah.
up there with pregnant women.
They don't get a spot. So you got to park down at the back of the lot.
All the way at the other
Yeah.
side.
It's the,
It's the only place. Do they have a place? That would be awesome if they opened a place and they had like parking spots further away for certain people.
like,
That's right.
like you're
If you
on
get caught parking closer, you get a ticket.
Yeah.
the fat boy program in the army. They used to call it extra duty. Yeah, the extra PT. You got to park in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative because you're not on initiative no more, and I'll unlock
Gil,
your
you wanna
tokens
take
if you
one of
want to.
these Molotov cocktails so you can have a weapon besides that's ranged.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Did I hit anybody? Did the blow-
We can't like rename items in our inventory, like make an item called group and then put things in the location. Like I just put all the rare materials in the rum, and I wanted to make a category called group, but I can't make. I made the item, but I can't name it anything. It's just a blank item.
Because you can't be cheating, making up your own crap.
Well, but you can in 5e. I make up my own crap all the time. Like locations, like if you got a horse's saddlebag, you make an item called saddlebag and you put stuff underneath it. It's just a way to group things. So that doesn't really mean anything about inventory.
So you wanted to
well.
make like the old Warren button, the Warren one, like
Kind of
that?
like a Warren button. What?
I don't
You got
know.
Well,
the
like, yeah, all
clipped
that
and
stuff
carried
has
and not
got-
carried.
says warned, but it's just basically so I can look at my character sheet and quickly go, okay, this stuff needs to go back into the party sheet when we get back to the base to put it someplace.
So what do you want the item to be called?
Just group, just bank or group or what, whatever. Just
Like that?
something that I can.
It just
Because I've already named the
alphabetizes it.
location.
You got them all named
Huh.
group.
Well,
It just alphabetizes it.
okay. Okay. Well, I'll just get rid of that then. There. Done. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if the organization tab is as
Yeah.
sophisticated. All right, are you guys leaving stuff? 3 bottles
I think
of Molotov
Gil needs to
cocktails?
take the rest of those Molotov cocktails. I've got ranged weapons. I don't really need them.
He thinks you guys are setting him up for an explosion or something, I think. Here, you
And I'm
carry
not
all
drinking
this
that dirty water.
200-year-old liquid that's turned into Molotov cocktail juice.
Nitroglycerin.
Yeah.
Walk real gingerly.
Throne. It does persistent damage. We'll have to figure that one out. So you guys getting it's like 2:30, 3 now, like in the afternoon. You guys still got a couple hours of travel, and you think as the sun starts to go down, you should be getting back to the GEC as you think there might be a storm a brewing. A storm a brewing. Any
Okay.
Anything we need to tend to as you guys make your way back into Boston as the temperature starts plummeting in the afternoon? Snow starts coming down heavily.
So we were able to successfully attach the tracker to the float fly.
Yeah, poor fly.
Okay.
You gotta give it. Somebody's got to give it some healing though. The poor thing needs a couple of bandages on his.
Stim pack.
Plus
No, I
we've
don't know
got
On
if
its
you want to waste
cloaca.
the stim pack. Yeah,
5 other boat flies you can feed on.
maybe a little dirty water dumped on him.
We've
Alright.
got 2 left in the party sheet, so
Closing that map. Closing this. All right, so you guys make it back to.
Boston
your-
Common, is that where? Hmm.
Oh, somebody got goosed. You guys make it back to the convention center. Why
Hmm.
is my tab not opening? Oh, here we go. Which is here. I guess I can put your tokens over here too if you want to like be on the map. All right, so when you guys get back, the power is off. And it is starting to get cold.
So I can now off. Can we have maybe make a character? I could make a character that we call group stuff. Because I don't need to carry 20 rare materials. You know. We just need to have them accessible if we're going to use them for something.
Are you asking me? Or are you talking to your players?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with you guys making a character. We just can't put him in the party sheet, right? You guys can't
Yeah,
see the inventory anyways in this. All right, so you guys get back to the GEC. There's a lot of people like packing up to leave. They're scared because of the situation. What are you guys gonna do? Remember, there's about there used to be about 40 people that lived here.
Do we care if people leave?
Well, it's kind of a community. I mean, now you have to pull guard
Yeah, but-
watch every day instead of
So-
every
Wow.
third day.
Since no one else is doing it, if I was gonna grab somebody and say, "Hey, why is power out?"
Can I give you inspiration?
Why do we live here?
The generator stopped about 4 hours ago.
And nobody checked it out?
Ben can fix.
They're like, we're NPCs. The guy in charge is dead over there. Jesse, you murdered him about 8 hours ago? Yesterday?
We did. Why'd we kill him?
Boy, man,
Was
that's
he one of the
rough.
guys attacking us in the medical center there?
Yeah.
In the med bay?
Remember there was a whole bunch of synths that you
Yeah,
guys
they attacked us
that
inside the
attacked
medical
you?
center.
Well, one of
Oh,
them was the
yeah.
mayor, and the other couple, there was a bunch of other people that lived here that attacked you. So the whole town's
Yeah.
like kind of confused right now, but the power's out.
And we
Bobby
killed the
okay.
leader.
Why did everyone attack?
We should make Bobby the Bard.
The
leader.
Institute
The mayor.
replaced a whole bunch of people in the town with synthetic robots.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
were replicoids or whatever.
They were. And then when you guys got to the other where the signal was coming from, there was another like make city in there that had duplicates of you guys that were being built.
Replicants. That's the Blade Runner term.
yeah. Yeah, replicant.
Yeah, replicants. They're illegal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We need to elect a new
there's
mayor.
there's a lot of people that are thankful that you guys are back because, you know, you're third level and they're only first.
We
Except for
stopped.
The trade post
problem.
lady.
Everything is fixed. Go home. Get back to work tomorrow.
Like it's gonna be cold because the power's out, and all we have is electric heating. Except
Okay,
for the,
so we got to get the generator started.
Yeah.
except for the
I'll go work on a generator. Bishop will fix it.
I'll go with you,
I'm
Bishop,
gonna-
and give you cover.
Is it broken or just needs to be started?
it's
We
a
gotta find
fusion.
that out.
It's a cold fusion generator. So
Nobody
Well,
you,
we
think
should probably-
you don't think it ran out of spark plug.
All right. Well, I've got repairs, so I better go with them as well, just in case it's needed to get the thing going. So
So
What's your repair? 6?
like it's
I got
part of the
6.
like
Oh, that's the
you
same as I
could.
got.
It's part of the GEC, right? That's where the generator is part of. Like when the GEC formed, it formed the generator.
Right.
So when you guys go check it out, it's like the
Wait, so
cold fusion core is something's wrong with it. It's not giving juice to the generator. So who wants
Yeah,
to be
definitely
the
above my
one
pay
checking
grade.
it out? Who's gonna tap
Actually,
on
no,
it
that's-
first? Who's like
I go. Yeah,
who's gonna roll that skill
let's check it out.
I'll check it out.
I got science and I've got repair.
Well, there's somebody that has to be the lead, and then other people can help, right? You assist. So you add,
Right.
if you
Mhm.
make it,
I'll
you
have
can
to
add
add
to
them.
the main person's role. So,
Been through
I
it
shouldn't be the main
to the
person.
lead, and will assist him.
all right.
Yeah.
So we'll assist
So
them. Roll to see
intelligent-
if you actually assist, and then we'll see if what. Ben
Okay, so
does.
what am I rolling? Science and intelligence?
Um.
Repair and intelligence?
Yeah, definitely a repair and intelligence. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
4
nice.
successes.
So you give them
Wow.
1. You give them
And
none.
0.
So
That's
you get
7
Bogus.
successes.
So you get 2 more
No,
successes than what you
it's
roll.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 successes.
No, it's only 1 extra if they make it.
Yes.
If they roll a 20, it's only 1. So
Yes.
you get 2 extra.
3. So a total of 4. I rolled 3, and I get 1 from him as 4.
Oh, you rolled already. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought
That's what
there's
I'm
two of you
confused on.
rolling. I thought there's three of you rolling
He
to
did.
assist.
Mel
I thought
Deet
there was
rolled
Three of you
217.
rolling to
Yeah,
assist.
Oh.
Mel didn't help him any.
Yeah, no, it was
There
just me
was
and
3
Bishop.
of us.
So it's just one. So you
He's-
got 4. To figure it out is a 4. So you made
Mel's
it.
trying to
So
he's
Ben
trying
made
to
it.
decipher the IKEA instructions.
So Ben's like
But I
checking
can't
it out,
refrigerator.
and Bishop's like, he reaches in and he like flips it over, and then you're like, oh yeah, this is bad. But you think you can? You think there's a chance that you can fix the it seems like something shorted out in the fusion core.
Flux capacitor.
The
Just need a live blowfly.
and you think if you have
With a healthy cloaca.
a repair bench, a workbench that you could you might be able to fix this. It's a repair of a 5 though.
Don't you have a workbench, Ben?
Or you could replace it with a new one.
We could just replace it with a new one.
Yeah,
You gotta-
where we got to go to
you
get
gotta
that?
do
Well, that's not really my part. Real expertise in it.
Won't you
Get
fix
you
it?
one in about 2
You can
weeks.
fix it, Ben.
I'm saying it often.
I'll pick it up and carry it to the
Yeah.
bench.
Okay.
I guess I'm cleaning out latrines while this is going on.
Seems
Isn't that my job at the
what?
settlement?
You seem a little confused. If there were so many scents in town, how is it possible there's this much shit?
Is that what you meant by waste management?
Yeah, exactly.
5 successes on a repair roll, huh? I'm gonna need some help. I can't do this by
And you're going to
myself.
spend action points
And I'm gonna spend action points. So
for
I'll
extra
show
D20s.
So this is a fusion core item too. So where are you do? I mean, complications arise, right? I mean, where are you working?
in
on
our
this thing?
bank, we've got 20 rare materials and we've got 25 rums, and it always takes rum to fix a fusion core. So you see Ben over here drinking like hell because he's nervous as shit. So we now have one less bottle of rum in the bank.
What does drinking rum actually do for you? I think it actually gives you.
He hands the bottle to everybody else and says, "Better have one last one." You guys understood him perfectly well.
And Bishop will just pour a little bit on his
That's
laser eye.
scary. I'll take a shot. Hell, I'll take 2.
I don't. It actually has an effect. Rum.
Let's see. It does. Boy, I wish you could share this.
Wait, rum has an effect?
Yeah. Click on it and read it.
You drink too much, you can get an addiction.
Let's see. Until the end of the scene, you may re-roll 1d20 on strength and charisma tests, but increase the difficulty of intelligence tests by +1. In addition, alcoholic drinks are addictive. After drinking the beverage, roll a few DC 6 equal to the number of alcoholic drinks you've consumed during the session. If 2 or more effects are rolled, you are addicted, and add +1 to the difficulty of charisma and agility test while not under the effects of an alcoholic drink. So the party boy, party girl perk renders you immune to alcohol addiction.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, most of a beverage lasts until the end of a current scene. So if we each took a couple of swigs of this thing and
Well.
passed it around, I don't know, that's enough to really make somebody addicted. That's a DM call, though. GM
This is
call.
extremely addictive rum.
I actually.
Oh, okay.
It's like the best.
It's like
So,
I mean, it's been in
let's
that Connex for a long time. I mean, it's turned into moonshine rum.
Well,
It's like
I mean,
So I've
I'd
had
take
2 shots.
I don't know if
see.
Mel
2
would.
shots, yeah, I'll take 2 shots. So
Tastes like botfly.
it's
DC6.
151 rum. That's basically what it is. It's just 151.
I don't understand how that works.
Roll the blue pip dice.
Oh, 2 of those. Oh, they turn up different. Okay.
2 effects.
2 effects. Okay. Oh, great. Ben's an alcoholic. If 2 or more effects are rolled, you are addicted. Add +1 to the difficulty of charisma and agility tests
When you're not drinking.
while not drinking. So you guys see Ben after taking a swig of this, and he looks at the bottle and passes it to you guys, and he kind of looks at the case that 25 other bottles, and you see him take 2 or 3 out and kind of try to hide them underneath it.
I
Does it
like
make
the
you-
taste of
That didn't
that.
take long.
Does it make your mumbles slurred? Because that's gonna be a bitch.
You know,
Yeah, what
I
is-
could
understand him.
Does Boomhauser
model
get
him
drunk?
after
I don't know. I don't watch that show enough. Does he?
so when I don't watch that show at all. This is actually
I know, but
this character is modeled after our drummer Mike and my friend Brian growing up. Both of them you couldn't understand a word they
Mumble.
were saying.
Brian was
Yeah.
a mumbling motherfucker.
And Mike, our drummer, he lived with me for 3 months. I bet he didn't say 100 words the entire time.
so you.
But if you got him drunk, oh,
He had great timing, though.
Oh, yeah, he liked playing with a clock.
So Gil, you're like moving around, checking out the rest of the city or the GAC, the convention center, and you figure that you guys might have 20 people now that are still here, not counting yourselves. Out of 40, so
Well-
about half the people are leaving or have
Yeah.
left.
Definitely.
I don't
feel-
think that's a bad thing, right? We can take over the town so much easier.
Well, yeah. Now that it's a manageable crowd to take over. I think we're in charge now. Anyway, I think we're like the highest level people here. I can't believe I was just looking around as I said that.
But you're also
Hmm.
gonna get a long rest or whatever it is called.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. So burn 6 points, man. Get
But
as many
before you
extra
guys
D20s
try
as you can.
to do the old fusion repair, we're going to spend the night, a chilly night. But you guys managed to get a few fires going in some areas and huddle down in the warm spot and get a rest. And you guys also are going to level up, because I don't know if you got enough experience to level up, but I need you guys to get leveled up. Third level's
Because
too
that was
dangerous.
Shit's gonna
That
start
was
getting
a-
tough.
That was a Nerf fight that we just had and had problems with it. And is that what are you warning us? Is that what this is?
It was practice. I was giving you practice for the for what's coming up,
What,
For the real
rope fight?
game.
for the real fight. More sense.
Shit, I forgot.
I'm deleting your tire no longer.
Did we ever
effects.
check Jesse Pettigrew's house?
So is there a way to push a rest to us, Drake, in the game? I mean, just curious.
I don't
Is-
know. I
do you-
haven't
is-
gotten that far yet. I'm still deleting the tire no longer fully alert stuff off of everybody.
Oh.
But yeah, let's see.
Pettigrew.
Menu.
That's funny.
No, there's no rest.
How do you level up?
Shouldn't we be fully rested now, though?
Yes, you should be fully rested now. But how is there a rest? How do I push it?
I
Clear
think you
all
just add the
initiatives.
effect to you.
What effect? Oh, there is a. If you get a well rested, you can get a well rested.
Yeah.
No, you guys aren't going to get a well rested because it's too cold. It's too cold. But you'll get a rested. Is there? There's no rested. Is there? Did I make a rested? What'd I do with them? Effects. Here they are.
No, rest is
I-
just standard.
so-
So
yeah.
it's tired or well rested.
There's weary, tired, rested. Yeah, there's rested. 8 hours till tired.
When I'm weary.
I mean, we don't have to put that on you right now. But what happens with your critical injuries? Bishop, Ben, and Thrud have critical injuries.
I've
How
got
do we-
one on my torso.
should-
It's not a critical though.
They should
It's
heal.
treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, treated should change to the
Healed.
thumbs up.
Do they? So they automatically, if you get a long rest, become healed?
It didn't. No. Well, if you pushed it.
There is no push.
Oh.
No, I
Oh.
clicked it.
Well, let's find
But I
out
don't-
if it's okay.
Injured, treated.
So you're talking about what Fantasy Grounds does. I'm talking about what the rules say.
Now I'm looking.
If you get a long or a rest, does the critical injuries automatically heal? I think you have to be tended to by a doctor, if I remember correctly.
There's a section called long-term recovery, rest. I
Mhm.
think you do too. Activity, rest, restful, no strenuous activity all day. Difficulty is 1. So you actually have to roll for it. So there's rules on like if you're at your own bed in your own settlement.
That's what we are, on bed, on settlement.
When you sleep, if you have any injuries, treated or otherwise, make an end plus survival test with a difficulty of 1. Complication range on this test increases by 1 for each injury that has not been treated. That has not been treated, okay? All of ours were treated. If you succeed, you may recover from one of those injuries plus an additional injury for every 2 action points spent.
So everybody that's wounded needs to roll endurance plus what? Did you say endurance plus
Endurance plus survival.
DC's of 1?
Right. So basically, if our group gets beat up pretty bad, that's pretty cool because that ensures that it's going to take more than 1 day to fully recover. You're going to go lay up someplace for a couple.
If
days,
you got
know,
multiple
to recover,
wounds, yeah.
to recover a full group that's been just had the crap beat out of them, you know.
So, should I do endurance and repair?
I think repairs differ for you.
I
It's
think you
just-
got to do everything that regular people have to do, unless it's a robot thing, and you got to know that. 'Cause I don't know anything about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Um,
You're asking questions
repairing-
that only you know the answer to.
Yeah, I'll do. Since they're doing endurance survival, I'll do endurance and repair.
Thrud.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Oh, I
My
like
luck.
that. Well, you made it, Ben. You don't have to or Thrud. You made it. A 1.
I
Don't
need
wait
two-
till the rest of you guys
'cause
roll.
I have 2.
Oh, you have 2.
Oh, is this? Are we?
Oh.
Is this where we're doing skill for assist?
This,
the
no, this
repair?
is, no. This is where we're trying to heal ourselves from the
Oh.
injuries that we had treated, that Dr.
Right.
Green treated. So you have to
Oh,
roll
The junior mitt fell inside, Sven. That's a
for
lot.
every injury that you have that was not treated. See, that's what it said. It
Everything
said
I
for
have
every
is
injury.
treated.
Yeah, so was I, and everything that just said was.
I have
if
one
it was
wound,
not
but it
treated.
was treated.
Well, I think you would still heal naturally, right?
Like
Regardless
you'd
if
heal,
it's treated.
you'd heal at least one roll a day, one wound a day. I would think. You know, I don't know.
But how do I roll to heal that? I roll survival and endurance. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Outside of combat, there are 3 ways a character can heal: rest, food, and drink, and medical attention. Food and drink. While proper nutrition isn't common in the wastelands, a decent snack, hearty meal, blah blah blah. Food will restore the hit points listed in their description.
I didn't.
Food
I
will
don't.
not be
I
consumed.
must have taken one off of the effects off of a couple of you before we said leave them on. Bishop, did you find a? I rolled a complication on my survival.
No, what did it say? Oh, I
Uh,
was doing repair.
On your repair?
So
Yeah.
that reduces
Did you-
my wound.
Do you
Well,
need the complication
what table? Do I roll on? Yeah.
The repair
yeah.
complication table.
Yeah, because I did repair. I was repairing myself.
Right. Do you know where the complication tables are?
No, where are they? Campaign.
Notes.
Just open
under-
tables and type complication. It'll give all of them to you.
The player notes under complication tables.
Table energy clothing.
I don't see a repair on there.
There is no repair.
Do survival.
If you spend an entire day resting, you reduce the difficulty of the test by 1, allowing them to. So basically, you recover a point a day naturally.
A wound a day.
Yes,
Or
if it was treated, you have to. If something's not treated, it either has to be treated medically, with food, or you have to roll endurance survival.
Since you made a difficulty, you the next time you try to repair, it's a 2 difficulty. Damn it!
Okay, so
Like
endurance.
spilled some dirty
survival.
water in your circuits.
So then it's
Good. I'm good. But it
So
was
I just
treated,
leave it
so I
as
would have healed
treated then.
anyway.
Yeah,
If you take a full day of rest, we have not taken a full day of rest.
yeah, you're getting that. That's where we're going. You're gonna
Yeah,
get a
we're
full
getting
day and a level.
Yay.
So Bishop is still bleeding. No,
no, it's treated.
I know.
Whatever the
I'm
hell
del-
that means.
So I deleted all the effects off of you guys, except for skip turn off of Vincent. But because it's so cold, you guys aren't going to get a well rested, which gives you 2 hit points.
So we got to get the Jenny back up to get that well rested.
Yeah, and then take another, 8 hours rest or whatever. But
Right.
you
So do we
guys,
level up now?
yeah, you guys can level up. I think you just click on the XP button. Is that? I think that's how you
Yeah.
level up. It's a
Did
little
somebody
XP.
spend an action point? Because there was 6. Now there's 5.
Yes. I spent an action point.
They reset at the beginning of the scene, though.
Yeah.
So, who wants to become mayor and stay here and run the town instead of going out on adventures?
Does somebody have to?
Well, I mean, if you guys leave and you're in charge, then
That dude named
who's
Bank.
in charge?
That dude named Bank that just showed up.
What was the guy's name at the pub that grind my gear?
The robot?
No, that's right. It was a robot.
The woman at the trade goods store.
Yeah, at the trading post.
She's recovering from being synthed.
Okay.
But,
Be recovering mayor.
Yeah, no, I was just saying she's not ready to run for mayor. She's like, I need a few
Well,
days.
we're not asking her to run.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just going to appoint her mayor.
She doesn't have a choice.
She's
Go
like,
run. You can just lay down.
Keep
She's
this
like-
shit on the lockdown until
Who-
we get back.
who's gonna guard the front so I don't get robbed?
You want the power back on?
Yes. She has a little fireplace, but she does want
Then-
a fire. She does. It's like hot water's nice.
Then gather up a couple of bodies to guard the door for you.
Oh, like that one
We'll
over
go
there.
turn on the generator.
She doesn't sound too enthused about going outside of the GAC. She wants to stay inside her.
I think
bubble.
Ben's gonna take the smooth talker perk.
Does that allow you to talk out of your ass? Is that what it does?
I don't know.
Gives you
I just saw
diarrhea.
it.
Cloaca?
Your cloaca. Your cloaca.
Boomhauer always did
Sure.
have chicks he was dating.
Have ladies. You gotta have them ladies.
You guys figuring it out? How to level and all that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
no.
automatic. You just click the XP thing on the main tab and it walks you right through it.
On your character sheet.
Yeah, go to the main tab and the
Right, I've
little
seen
red
that.
XP.
Ah, I see that. The earn thing was flashing.
So the next day, you guys can now that you're all rested up and a higher level. I don't know if it affects your skill roll, but you can try to see if you want to fix this fusion core or go find a new one. Those are your two choices, I guess.
I
if you
had
want
the
to get
repair
power going.
fusion core perk.
Nice. I just took it. Just level up fusion core. Do you guys want to take a little break? Go potty?
I mean, that's cool. I'm going through the rule book, leveling up here, reading through the perks.
Level up. Level up.
Level up.
Matakiri, if you're watching this later, level up. Was he in Hawaii? I think he went to Hawaii, didn't he?
I think
Yep.
so.
Yes.
Jerry.
I've never been to Hawaii, and it's not like on the top of my bucket list to go to Hawaii.
I've never been. My
I'd rather
wife
go
went.
back to Germany, I think, or Europe. I'd like to
Nice.
do a river cruise one of these years.
I'd like to go back to Hungary.
Hungry.
I used to live in Hawaii,
Yeah.
but it was a million years ago.
When I went all over Europe in the Marine Corps, Hungary was the one place that we spent like 2 days. I wanted to stay.
Spain,
Budapest?
South Spain was where I
Budapest,
wanted to
yeah.
stay. South Spain was where I wanted to stay. I'm like, this place is rock.
Spain was cool.
Right on the Mediterranean. That was nice.
Yeah, I'm done. It's
Romania.
automatic.
Romania was weird.
See, I
So I
never got
took
up that
jury
way.
rigging. Just to kind of expand on the repair thing. You can repair an item without needing to expend any components. However, the repair is temporary. The item will break again on the next complication you suffer while using it. Complication range of all skill tests to use the item increased by 1 to the roll of a
Don't be-
19 to 20.
Don't be jerry rigging me.
Dude, it may, we need your ass in the middle of a fight. It may happen.
You like some duct tape and bubble gum on
I
my
may
ass.
take I got this lube gun that I might just stick up your backside and squirt it and just get you moving again for a short
You got
period
like
of time.
one of your arms is a PVC pipe. You're like, what the hell?
Where were you with the bloat flies?
All right, so you guys can try to repair this thing if you want. Or do we?
Are we taking a break or are we moving
I
on?
don't know. You guys, we can take a break. Let's take a break. Let's do a 10-minute.
I gotta get some water and take a
Okay.
piss.
Yeah, I'm
You-
gonna do it. I'll do a timer and all that jazz. So we'll take a break. I'll
People
put the
tend to
slideshow
ignore
on.
us on Saturday night, I guess. So that's kind of cool.
It's Fallout.
Hey,
People are like, Fallout? What's that?
I don't know. I'm having a blast with this rule set, man. I think it's
I
cool
just-
as hell.
I just found out I got Fallout free with my Amazon Prime account.
Yeah, it's great. Watch if you haven't watched it.
No, the game.
Oh,
It's a Luna.
Oh, you're getting a
oh,
static.
I
from-
haven't checked that out.
Caesar,
I
we're
just
getting
found out- I
static
just-
off of your mic.
Wait a minute. I got Amazon Prime. Do I get something
Yeah.
free? What?
Go look on Amazon Prime. If you-
I don't get it free because I already bought it. That's why.
Well, I got Fallout 4.
Slideshow.
Well, it's
We'll be
the-
back.
but then there's it's very detailed and stuff like inventory and
I'm back.
and
We're back.
and the
We're-
mods that you can
Cameron.
do and the crafting. Welcome back.
Have you,
Yeah. Oh, was that Dr. Pepper? I can smell it.
That was a bunker buster.
That was
Finally
my
found
stage
it,
name in the
Caesar.
70s.
For you. It's
Oh,
the only reason I bought it. To
I
try
got
it.
one back there too. I'm going to get it after I eat my cherries.
It's not
Oh,
bad.
you haven't? Yeah,
they're
I
good.
think I
I've never
still
had it
prefer
before
a
today.
Snickers, but a Payday is good.
I like Twix or Kit Kat better, but
You ever had a peanut butter Twix? Oh, those were good.
no, I'm not a fan.
no peanut butter. No peanut butter.
See, and this side looks pre-digested.
It looks like you would float it in the pool.
Well, there's nothing wrong with this.
It does look like a baby Ruth.
Isn't there? I thought
What's up,
that you
Sabarchi?
could
Sabarchi,
increase
good
your
evening.
special attribute.
Yes.
Is there it's a perk, right?
Yes, it
What
is
is it?
intense training. It's called intense
Yeah.
training.
Why wouldn't you call it special? But that's I've been looking at the S's. Beyond 10. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Right. I was gonna take it this round.
No, I bought a
Can't
bag of
remember
these
why.
the other day.
Bings?
20 cherries. Yeah,
Cherries?
$25 goddamn dollars for a bag of
What?
cherries. Yeah. They were like $7 a pound.
Must be a bad day for cherries. Or a bad year for cherries.
Is it?
or a good year for farmers.
Is it
Yeah.
when the cherry blossoms happen? I don't know.
They're
When
good
is
as shit,
cherries?
though.
April? When do you get cherries? April? May? I don't know.
Gotta wait till they go on sale.
I'm fortunate. I don't really like cherries, so
Oh, they're good. I got some cherries and
Yes.
peaches.
You're so fortunate.
yeah. It's like I don't even know what tuna tastes like fresh tuna. I'm like, I don't want to try it. And they're like, why not? And I'm like, because I
What?
might like it. And that's just expensive. So ignorance is bliss, baby.
Gotta have a
Like
good
if you
tuna
never have
steak.
ever had pizza, and you can be like, "Oh, I'm never wasting all
Exactly,
that
right?
money on all that pizza."
No, but he
Exactly.
is absolutely he's an expert on ramen noodles, though.
Yep. I've had
Yeah,
one.
imagine if you never tried those.
Cottage cheese. I never tried that.
Man, when I was younger, I think I could live on ramen noodles. It cost me like a week's worth of ramen noodles was $6 or something. It's 50 cents a pack or something.
Chop
Yeah,
up
you
some
could
hot
get-
dogs in it.
You could get like a whole case at the
Yeah.
shop at the PX and in the army for like $2. Like the whole
Yeah, for
freaking
nothing.
case.
It was, yeah.
The only problem is
Yeah.
you're like, I'm so tired of chicken, because it was all one big. So you had to like buy them individually and make a case up, like at the store, and like get a whole case and put them different flavors in it.
And then you chop up some hot dogs in it, put some Spam in it,
Yeah.
American cheese.
Fried Spam.
I love
You gotta
Spam.
fry the Spam first. Oh, I love Spam,
Ain't
too.
nothing wrong with Spam.
Have you read the ingredients?
Who reads ingredients?
The people that know
Snout paste.
what Spam is. Probably
Yeah, I
the
think it's
people
way
that don't
scarier
eat
what they
Spam,
don't tell you.
Right. Spam's
Not
gonna-
the
Actually, no.
ingredients.
I think you need to read a can of Spam because it will tell you that it does not have all that stuff you think it does. It's. I just read it here recently, and it was like 2 items.
It's basically
butt and
a
lips.
big
His butt and lips.
hot dog cube.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
Anything-
rename it hot dog cube.
Anything that it comes out of a can and it goes,
Pork shoulder and ham.
it can't be that great for you.
Salt, water, modified potato starch, sugar, and don't forget the ever popular sodium nitrate. That's why we're all living
Bacon.
longer and have man boobs.
Bacon. All right, so are we going to spend the next day cold? That's the question.
We're gonna go fix this. thing.
Because there's a lot of people
Gonna
that
fix
are
it.
going to leave if they don't get no heat.
Wait,
Been working on it.
hold up a second. I think I did something wrong. What level is everybody supposed to be? 4 or 5?
4.
Why is my guy still level 5?
We don't
Did
know.
you double click the XP button?
No. I think when I did click it, though, I changed the level manually inside there from 3 to 4. That was probably what happened. Yes. Okay. I did. I only took one. One advancement. So.
Okay, we're going to work on this, but I'm definitely going to need some help and some extra.
I want to do
action
party
points.
sheet and
I'll help you again.
XP.
There's my help.
5 successes. Okay, there's one. There's one.
Intelligence and repair. There's my help.
2. That's nice. There's 2. I'm going to spend 2 action points.
Got to have 5. So you need to roll at least 3.
Yep.
That's additional damage dice.
And where are you working on this at?
Okay, never mind. How do I
On
cancel
his
that?
bench.
Yeah, you
Bam.
need to cancel
Okay,
that.
where's his bench
You
at?
should have had to be at the bench, so it's in his car.
Where's his car at?
Well, I've got a small gun workbench in my car. That doesn't
Okay.
necessarily mean that it's the, it's
It's
like
here
a
at
big
the compound
workbench.
someplace.
I don't know what is needed, so that's your call, Drake.
It was
You have
backed
a-
up against one of these buildings.
Yeah, because you were selling out of the back of it.
well, a repair
there's
bench
no
can
front
be
of the
a
van.
A repair bench can be moved. A repair bench can be set up somewhere
Yeah.
else. A repair bench can be securely put in a bunker. You know what I
Well,
mean?
this was really only for flavor. I mean, I
So
don't.
instead
I
of
haven't
carrying the
bought any
generator,
repair
I'll
bench.
carry the bench to the generator.
it's not a generator.
Okay.
It's the fusion core. It's about this big.
Well, it doesn't need to be very big, right? Yeah.
You don't have to carry the whole generator. It's just the fusion core that powers the generator.
Nobody told me that, so too late.
No.
He's-
Carrying a whole generator.
Where's your bench at?
No, you need a new bench.
Two
Oh,
action
you
points,
need a new
reduce
car,
task
too.
Time for tasks, additional major action, or take damage. No, so it's none of them. So I would just do it this way, I think. Let's see, intelligence, and then repair. And then I right-click to add one. Right-click to add another, and then I spent 2 action points to buy 2 more, right?
No, it's so many for the first one and then so many more for the second one. I think you have to spend like 3 action points to get 2.
Okay, well, I'll do that. So
Yeah,
that
and you
gives
have
me
to
a total
spend
1, 2, 3, 4,
5
5,
to
6,
get
7,
3.
8. So I'm rolling 8 die here.
No, I think it's all 6. You have to spend 6 to get 3.
Yeah, 6 to get 3.
So nobody had any complications helping you. Okay, good. Seven successes.
You'd have done that shit on your own.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, that wouldn't have worked out that way. for sure, probably.
No, because
For sure,
So you got
Probably.
9 successes.
Because the 6 and the 12 would have been the 2 that they gave you, and that would have only been 4. Because the 6 counted as 2 successes.
Yeah.
All right, so you didn't blow anybody up. You're happy about that. You get
You guys-
Thrud to
You guys,
bring the generator
Is
back
Pitch fired up?
to the GEC, and then you can reinstall the
Ben disappears.
power core.
Ben's hands are shaking. He disappears for a while.
Nice. That was not. Why
Sweat.
you hand shaking?
Yeah, yeah. How'd you know, Drake?
Dude, that wasn't even close. We all got in there. We said, no, mix that. Yeah, okay, cross that
All
wire
right,
over there.
so you
Yeah.
guys have now gotten power back, which means you got lights, you got hot water, you got power, you got sentry, lights, all that kind of stuff. And you got 20 people that are willing to stay, but they're
Nice.
all
We just
suspicious.
inherited this place.
Yeah, they're all suspicious of one another. Like, are you a synth? No. How do we know we're not synths? They're still.
Where's Jack Elam at?
Was
Was Jack Elam a synth, or was
Jack Elam was?
I can't remember. I know he had a long finger. I know that.
Bobby the Bard.
Oh, the
We
doc.
could get him
He's still
to.
here?
Is the
You
doc?
mean the
Yeah.
doctor? He's at the medical facility. He's still there.
Well, let's have everybody run through. We'll just clear this up right now.
He's like,
Oh, is this going to be like the thing?
No, yeah, we'll have no more suspicion. Everybody runs through the medical center. We'll all
So
line
the-
up. There's only 20. And anybody that
Everyone
doesn't
has
want to
well,
do it,
the third
some
generator,
blood in the
the
little-
third generation synths. The only way to tell if they're synths or not is to kill them.
Oh, it's like rabies.
Well, then let's make sure that there are no first and second gen synths here. The first we could tell by
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah. The first
Second,
you,
you have to actually do a proctal exam.
You could easily
check
tell
for a power
by-
core, if you know what I mean.
You can easily tell a second generation too. The third's not on your. You gotta.
That's
Maybe,
where blood comes in.
Yeah. No, they have blood. They're mostly real.
Yeah, but
Bodies.
it's synthetic blood.
It's not.
It's not synthetic blood?
No, you can't tell. Like a Terminator that's got tissue on him and stuff.
Gotcha.
We could tell when I ripped one of their arms off.
Check them for hydraulics.
They don't. You could be a synth and you wouldn't even know it. A third generation.
Whoa.
Especially if they stole your memories, like this guy was trying. So you're not sure if it's just sending a signal out.
Would
you're
I-
like, huh,
Would I dream electronic dreams?
like Max Headroom? Yeah. No, 19. No, 19.
Max Headroom.
Oh
I
my
swear
gosh.
the guy that does football, tall, skinny dude that's completely blonde.
All right, since you guys
That's what it
got
looks like
power
Max
and stuff, what do you guys gonna get some downtime? What do you want to do with some downtime?
Maybe add a mod to a gun or two.
How long does it take to add a mod to a gun or two?
Okay.
5 minutes.
I want to repair my torso.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe start thinking about setting up a Brotherhood enclave here. find one of these cabins or buildings or something. Not the privy.
Doesn't give a time, Drake. Just the cost and just cost and cash.
Yeah, there's a nice little place just west of the Woody here, for the Woodcrafters. That's not got any name on it. I think Mel will claim that.
An hour, it says. Standard time it takes to add a mod to a weapon is 1 hour.
1 hour?
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not a lot of downtime. How many weapons you want to
You
do? You got like, we're
Well,
talking
it
like, do you
depends
want a
on
few
cost.
days, right?
You have to
I've
make
got-
the mods, right? Don't
Well,
you have to build the mods or whatever?
Yes. He has to have
Yeah.
the money for it too.
yeah, basically
Okay.
that's what the cost is. So, you know, like
To
I'm
mod
getting
an
ready to
item, you
put
need the mod
a-
itself, the item you want to modify, the right tools, and in some cases a specific workbench.
I'm going to put a hardened receiver in here and get +1 DC 6 damage dice, and it's going to cost me 20.
And you have the
Are you
hardened
able to-
receiver, right?
But that's the question. I mean, it doesn't give you ingredients, anything like that. It's something that's made out of scrap that you scrap up and different stuff like that. So that's where this
A hardened receiver would come from a pistol that had a hardened receiver on it if you were scrapping it. Or you buy a hardened receiver at the stow. But
Oh.
you're trying to make one? Is that what you're wanting to do?
well, oh, I don't know. Let's yeah, let me look in here and items. Hardened receiver. Well, looky there. Holy crap.
Ah,
You just buy it at the store.
Trading posts don't have one.
get you one in about 2 weeks.
That's
All
about
right, so I need to know just how far are we taking this? Because am I wasting my points and spending on stuff like this, or is this actually going to be usable at some point? You know, because if this stuff's going to be impossible to get, I don't want to spend any points in it.
What's the point of him having the perk if he has to buy it? Can't anybody
Yeah.
just buy it and attach it to their gun?
No,
Anybody can buy it, but that doesn't mean you can attach it.
you can buy it, but you got to have the perk to add it to the gun, and it takes an hour. And you can roll a complication.
So I can't attach a laser sight or a silencer or an extended magazine to my weapon. I have to have a special perk to do that.
Yeah, it's called gun nut. And for every point in gun nut, which is what I'm taking, which is why I do guns and you do breaking into shit. So if you need your gun fixed, I've all got 1 point in gun nut right now. Plus you got to have small guns too. So you got to have small guns and then gun nut. Now I can only do gun nut on small guns. Big guns can't do that unless I take big guns too. So it can eat up your points pretty quick.
We could do energy weapons.
Energy weapons is another thing that you would have to take, I think.
Yeah,
I thought you
for
said
gun
the
nut.
next step of gun nut.
Well, that's only on the capacitor mods. Okay, capacitors, because I'm assuming this is an energy weapon because it says boosting coil and full capacitors. It has to be an energy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only thing for energy weapons listed in small guns. Everything else is listed under energy weapon mods, and you have to be a scientist to build that shit. And a gun nut.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
looked
it's
into
pretty
it.
intricate, man. So you know, we really need to decide who's going to specialize in what, because you can't one person just can't be, you know, an expert on building everything.
I think Dr. Green has some
He took some
maybe-
repair too.
It might be in energy. No, his perks are chemist, healer, and intense training. So medicine. He does have repair and science, so that would probably help in the energy department. So yeah, to mod a weapon, you need to roll a difficulty test using intelligence plus the mod's listed skill. So I don't know where the mod's listed skills are. Or is it listed on the mod? Let's see. Equipment, items.
To modify a weapon, I don't think there's any role to do it. It's just you've got to be skilled to do it, and you do it. I don't see anything says that you have to roll anything for it.
It says the difficulty.
Yeah, it's
If
a
you
repair skill.
succeed.
Yes. Yeah, repair skill.
On
But
all
you
of
may
the.
only.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
an item.
Yeah, gun mods are installed with a repair skill, but you may only install a mod if you possess the listed perks, if any. And the perk is gun nut for all of these. Shielded barrel takes a gun nut 3 plus repair. So crafting stuff takes a combination of things sometimes. And for instance, this dude will never take anything in science, so I'll never be able to make scopes.
What do you mean, make them? You buy a scope. I'd like that one right there. You
No,
go to
no,
Kmart and
that's-
buy a scope.
That is not you. Why would you need science then to buy a scope?
Because you need the
That's
the
my
science
point.
to make the
That's-
scope, but that's like
Exactly.
that's not what
That's what
adventurers
these.
do.
That's what.
You don't settle down and start making scopes,
No, that's
right?
not the way I read this. This is no, because I don't think that's right. I think, and we'll need to dig into this and find out. We don't need to do it now for sure, but it looks
Where
like.
did you see the mods though?
Okay, if you look up small gun, just type small gun and then look. If you type small gun mods, it didn't show up for me unless I fat fingered something. But it's under small gun mods for me. And
Oh, okay. I
here's
see.
all the
Rapid
things that you can
automatic
do.
receiver.
Right.
It's in the Wanderer's
But you
Guide.
get down to scope, scopes, and it takes science for scopes.
Okay,
Well, that wouldn't take
okay.
science to mount a scope. That would be repair or anything else. This is to actually make it.
Make one, yeah.
Yes, this is for making the items. This isn't for. I don't have to go buy them. That's what I would argue. That's the way I read it. But I'll dig into it and find out.
hmm
Where'd you? I don't
But
see
see, because-
scope. Scope.
If we scroll down here, receiver, barrel mods,
Okay, here we
magazine
go,
mods,
long
grip
scope.
mod, stock. Yeah, and see those require. Oh wow, where'd they go? Oh yeah, site mods. It's under site mods, and if you look over under perks, there requires a rank of 2 in science or 3 in science. Now, anybody can make a short scope or a reflex sight. It looks like it doesn't take anything. There's no perks required to make those.
A Gatlin laser mod, which is installed with a science skill. I don't understand what the confusion is. If you're trying to add the reflex sight to a Gatlin laser, it requires a science skill to do it. It says it right there under the reflex sight. What other one are you looking at?
Under the
Is it-
reflex sight,
Yeah, some of them
I don't see-
require a skill roll, like gunner sight, minigun. A minigun mod, which is unique to the minigun and installed with a repair skill. It requires a repair skill to do that one. So it tells you if it requires a skill,
are you looking
to
at the
add it.
Wanderer's Guide or the Fallout 2D20?
both.
Okay,
The
I'm looking at
Wanderer's Guide
Fallout
doesn't
2D20.
say it, but the Fallout 2D20 does.
I don't. Like I said, I'll look later.
What? I'm listening to you guys and I'm reading through the perks, but I'm not. I wasn't really.
So what I'm getting at is if you want
Yeah,
to
you have to have
mod,
science to modify the energy weapons. You
if
can't.
you want to mod
gun nut doesn't
something,
even cover
you
that.
have to have the mod, the item of the mod, the receiver, the part, and then in some cases you have to roll a check. You know,
To see if you attach it correctly.
yeah. So you could have a complication, right? And there's certain perks that give you better ability to add the mods. So yeah, I think it's part of the game to have mods and add them and fix up your weapons
Mhm.
and armor and build part of the
So to get
Power
to get the
armor.
mod, we're either going to have to find weapons with those mods, take them apart. But why would you do that instead of just use that weapon? Well, why
Yeah,
take it off that
exactly.
weapon, put it on yours? It doesn't. That just doesn't make any sense. So, and it may just be a flaw. in the
because
game.
you got a 22 that has a hardened receiver and you want to put it on your 38.
It wouldn't have to be the same caliber. The receiver.
Are they
would.
listed it that way?
50 receiver, 45 receiver,
Yeah,
38
I
receiver.
guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you because you could have multiple mods to one weapon.
I mean, I think if you're crafting,
Yeah, that's
you're
why-
making something. It's not like you're going out and buying something. You're
We're
actually
not
making
crafting.
it. But it still costs you the same.
We're not talking about crafting. We're talking about modding items. We're not talking about crafting the mods.
Okay.
You
Right.
go to a factory to get that, right? Let me have, or somebody's making them, but that's not what adventurers do. They don't sit down and start a little factory and start making modification things. They don't. That's not what they're gonna. It'd take you 3 weeks to make a couple of those. You know what I mean? But to mod an item, you take the mod, you add it to the item. It takes an hour. That's what we're talking
yeah,
about. If you have all the stuff to do it, it takes you an hour. It could take you less if you roll well on the skill check. If you succeed and you spend 2 action points, you can do it in 30 minutes. But that's not the what you're trying to figure out is where to get these items. It's just something that we need to be conscious of adding to the game, right? Making sure that you guys get the spells to put in the spell book, right?
Yeah, because I foresee that if we don't pay attention to this, that this is just wasted time that I should not. And we, this may be if you're going to run a game, say, look, we're not going to deal with the mod things. You can buy them, you can find them, whatever. Don't waste your time on the perks. It's just something.
What perk are
I
you
don't
talking about that is allowing you to craft an
gun
item?
nut? Gun nut.
That
Yeah,
allows you to
it's
craft mods.
No, it just allows you to
No.
actually apply mods to
Exactly.
your weapons.
It allows you to apply mods to weapons. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste your time in gun nut if
Does it allow you
if
to
you're
do it
not
faster than an hour or something?
No, you can modify small guns and heavy weapons with weapon mods. Each rank in this perk unlocks an additional rank of weapon mods. Rank 1 unlocks blah 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 blah. Each time you take this perk, level increases level requirement increases by 4.
Yeah,
So
you
you can
only
take
hit
it
it once
within
every
4
4
actions.
levels.
So if you don't have
Yeah.
the perk, then you can't mod the weapon. That's what it.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't even
Saying.
use the mod
You
part.
can't even mod a weapon if you don't have the perk.
Okay. But like I'm saying, and like you said, you're gonna have to pay attention to adding the things to the game. But if I was running this game or anybody else, I'm just saying there's a note that needs to be made that how much detail do you want to put into something, I guess.
I don't know what detail you're talking about. There are items in the game that I can add to parcels that you guys can get that are called mods. It could be a hardened receiver, all these
Cool.
kind of items. They are in the game, and we could just add them to parcels, and you guys could get them. Of course
Cool.
I want to do that.
All
With
right,
this
excellent.
particular
I want to
trade
do that
post-
too. I want to do that too, Drake.
Yeah. But you're talking about you're wanting to craft the mods, and I'm like, no, that's not what we want
I
to do.
thought that was yeah. I thought it was crafting. Well, let's see if
So
there's-
the
there's not
the
a
question
crafting
on the
program.
table right now is how much downtime do you guys want to spend here? What is there anything that you guys want to do? Now that we know that modding a weapon takes an hour. Is
We
there
don't have
anything
any
else?
mods, so it doesn't do us any good.
Do you guys want to try to purchase anything from the trade post? Do you guys want to order something in that you guys
have no
want to
money.
do? I thought you guys had like some rare stuff you could sell, some rum you could sell. Didn't you guys get some kind of loot?
Yeah, it's 20 rare materials. Rare materials are the rarest and
$100.
most difficult to. The cost is 520 is $100. Yep, it's 100 caps. So is that what that is? It's just merchant fodder. It's not used for crafting or anything.
Yeah,
Maybe this is where I got all confused.
there's certain times that you will need to fix something that requires, 2 rare and 1 uncommon item to fix it as part of a skill test or something.
Okay, so we do need to hang on to some of this stuff.
So then the rum is the only thing we can sell.
Well, do you need 20 rare things?
Eventually, probably.
I haven't
so
seen
party
anything
sheet, I'm just
anywhere
gonna-
that needs 20 rare of anything.
I just
One or
drugged
two
the rum
here or
back
there.
over there, less the 5 or 6 bottles that Ben stashed in his van and in his traveling pack, because he's now an addict. Is there an effect for?
Bane's picking on me. He says I'm too, I cater to you guys too much. Especially Josh. What is in the... Oh, so
Drake
you
don't
guys got-
cater to nobody.
So...
Drake takes.
I
Drake
take.
takes. Yeah.
I take. I
Drake
try to.
caters.
If I change the markup on this shop, is it gonna... Where's Manicure when you need him? Is it going to adjust the price? Let me try something. 0.75.
Yep. It adjusted the price just a little bit, yeah.
0.0.
Because the small backpack was 30 and then it goes down to 27, I think it
Let's
was.
try 0.75.
Went down to 23. So it took 7 off.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys get a 25% discount now at the trade post because of your reputation with her.
Ah, I like that.
Oh.
Some things it doesn't matter on, I don't think. If it's the price is just 1, you don't get 0.75 of it.
No.
Just get 1.
I don't think the first aid kits went down, though.
I don't think
I
so
am
either.
going to get.
Let me
Is
try.
somebody else
hold on
using
one
it?
second.
Is-
Hold on one second.
Oh, yeah, they did. From
Okay.
200 to 150, yep.
Yeah, okay.
No, I know the price went down on shotgun shells because they were like.
Go ahead, whoever wants to use the shot. Remember, we got to use them. We got to use it one at a time.
One at a
Oh.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
wait.
Well,
I'll
I'm
wait.
out. I'm out.
You're out.
Yep.
I'm just gonna grab 4 shot. I'm gonna top off my ammunition's all I'm gonna do.
What's the chick's name that runs this place? The mayor?
Millie or
The new mayor?
Mayor Millie. What was her name? Maud. You guys named her.
Maud?
I forget.
Large Marge. Is
Do I
what they
still have
call
that
her.
bang or whimper?
Pipe, bolt
No.
action, pipe gun, pipe
Well,
revolver.
I need.
What's the ammo for a pipe gun?
It depends on the size of the pipe gun, as if it's a 38 or
Yeah.
a 357.
Oh, they go
or...
by those?
Yeah, it depends upon the size of the pipe. But hey, Maud, Mary, Margaret, whatever your name is, Mother M.
I forgot my name. You can call me whatever.
No, I don't see anything in your catalog here. You got any 308 stashed around anywhere?
I could get some. Take about a
Yeah.
week.
You need to put
For
in
2
if I'm going to be
weeks.
operating out of here.
Stowing.
2 weeks?
Okay, I'm ready to buy my stuff. So
Yeah, we play every 2 weeks, so she's like, 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
Next
Gotcha.
session,
Gotcha.
I
Okay,
could
I'm
put her in
done.
the-
I'm out of this. I'm out of the shop. Yeah.
Is those that don't have any money and don't want to spend it, are they want to do anything else in town if you're not shopping?
Spent 9 cat. Can I
know.
order a gun mod?
2
Yeah.
weeks.
2 weeks? Okay. Do I pay for it now or when I get it in?
You pay for it when it comes in.
Okay. I want to order the hardened
Because
receiver.
I have to add it to the store. That's what.
Yep, hardened receiver for my 38, my pipe gun.
It just says hardened receiver, so it doesn't say what size. I didn't think it mattered on the size. I think it was just.
Nah, it's just a flavor.
You
really,
said
all it
you were
is.
calling the sizes out on that. I thought.
Well, in the chart, yeah, there's a chart that says, but like I said, I think it's just flavor because there were no statistic differences.
I'm shocked.
It might take more skill for bigger guns or something.
What was the ammo? The 308? You wanted 308?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the-
Throw it for a hunting rifle.
All right, I
'Cause
threw
I'm
it
down
in
to
there.
5
just so-
rounds.
I threw some in there just so it's in there for next 2 weeks when she
Oh,
gets
in the party
it in.
sheet.
No, when she gets it in, when it comes in 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
But I just
Okay,
don't
gotcha.
want to forget.
Oh, it'll
Yeah.
be in her. It's in the inventory already.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and I threw it. I threw the hardened receiver in there too, so I won't forget. See how it's working?
Okay, so there's hardened, and then there's the 38 receiver. So, and then there's the 308 receiver, the 45 receiver, and the 50 cal
and
receiver.
items.
And in the chart, I'll just make a.
Of
Yeah,
the
there's-
hardened receiver.
Yeah,
There's a hardened receiver, and then there's a regular receiver, I think.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, 38 receiver. Your gun's damaged. You need a new receiver. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. It's just an upgrade. So there is no 38 hardened receiver. It's just a hardened receiver goes on to whatever caliber gun.
Right.
I
You
I
get the
think
hardened
that's how you. I think that's how you build it.
Yep.
There is a way to build it too. We got to check with I got to talk to.
Crafting or something.
I got to talk to Dominic about it probably.
Oh well, there are items. There are mod items, and I bet you anything. You just add that mod item to the gun.
No, I think the player can mod their own stuff by adding it to it. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Pipe gun and mods. There's mods right there, and I can add this mod, and let's see if I can drag this over.
Pipe gun is that's a small gun, right? That's what you use, the skill you use to use a pipe gun.
Well, it depends on the size of the pipe gun, I think.
Yeah, look at the.
But I mean,
pipe.
Pipe gun.
Okay, pipe hardened receiver. Okay, so now if I roll damage with that, just to test it. Yep, it's actually changed the name of it to a hardened pipe gun.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's freaking cool.
that's cool.
Okay, let me fix that before we.
Yeah, the pipe revolver. I don't know. Yeah, small guns is everything but like a huge grenade launcher thing or whatever, right? That's a big gun. So small gun covers almost all of them. There's almost every gun is a small gun except when they get into big guns.
Well, I think that the grenade launcher and stuff like that actually is under explosives, isn't it? I think you use explosives to attack with those.
It tells you when you, I think, in the description of the item. So
Right.
do you want to sell any of that rare stuff? Doesn't that got some money value to it? I mean, I think 5 is plenty to have. If somebody needs some money to get something, anybody like
5
wanting
rum?
something, you could sell like part of Bishop, like his leg or something.
Actually, I got a bunch of shit I don't need in my inventory, like Sith armor.
Well, if you guys want to sell anything, put it in the party sheet, and we'll sell it.
Selling all that rum.
Well, no, he put it in the party sheet because he got what he wanted. 1 bottle? How many bottles were there?
Well, no, I'd have kept all of it if I could. There were 25. There were 25. Yeah, we drank 1 as a group, and then I stashed another 5. Yeah, because I shitty roll on my addiction.
We might want to keep it for trade.
That's what we're doing right now.
We're trading right now. You want to get rid of stuff. Who
We're
else are you
selling.
going to trade with? You want to go trade with another town?
Some dummy out some dummy out on somewhere.
Guess how much they're going to give you? Less than what you're going to get from her.
Yeah, we might be able to trade it for some service or something.
Oh, like a
Never know who you're going to run across.
What kind of crap are
like
you
a
robots
robot
into?
polishing or something? You got a good old robot
He needs his
polishing?
knob polished.
I don't need that.
Some kind of, is there a robot brothel nearby? I could get a service. Yes, I would like the oil injection, please. Hot oil infusion. Somebody got some armor off of the Sense, I remember.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of the shit.
See, look at all that. I allowed some of you guys to get some of it. He was like taking it apart before it blew up.
What's this? Syringer ammo.
It's this. You have you could have a syringe shooter as a robot. Like one, let's say your claw
Like
or whatever, you
tranquilizer
get
dart.
a tranquilizer dart.
Take out animals.
No, there's syringe ammo. There's a lot of them that do different things. You can like poison
Yeah,
them or
Red scorpion venom, mine cloud.
yeah, that's the
Bloatfly
different.
larva, berserk.
That's the different syringes you can get. not necessarily you got them, but that's part of what you can use. So what you guys think of the first adventure? With a bang or a whimper?
Well, I mean, I feel like I might have missed something last week or last session
What do you mean?
because, well, last I remember we
Yeah.
were on the outside of that compound getting ready to go in. And then
Okay, you
this
did
time
miss something.
I come in and we're being attacked by those bloat
Oh,
flies.
you missed the
In-
whole
in-
inside.
I missed the whole adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah.
was
The
like
inside
maybe
that
2 sessions.
inside that radio compound, you mean that radio tower that we went into?
Yeah.
That had the miniature city, the miniature replica of
Wait, no,
our
I remember
Gek?
seeing that.
Okay.
Yes, I remember seeing that.
And then
Well,
everybody down there were copies of us plus copies of the people in our Gek.
Right,
And they
we
were
were
all
fighting.
synths.
We were fighting
Yes.
when we were in a. Actually, that's what. Yes, no. When I played last, we ended in the middle of a battle with.
And
With
Bishop and
ourselves.
somebody else
so
was
the-
jacking with the machine trying to shut it down.
so what you
Right.
missed was you defeated them all, then you got a little information, and you left, and you ran into the bloat flies. So you didn't.
Gotcha.
You're caught up. You're all caught up.
Okay.
Does anybody want any of this food? I got 2 syrups.
I have no syrups.
Well, I'm putting it in the party sheet. You can take it out. 2 syrups. I don't need to eat it.
This will give you guys some money to do something with.
Let them get them syrups out before you.
To answer your question, yes, it was well written. It
I
just
only want
seems
one.
odd that we would lose pretty much our entire settlement unless we're meant to just move on and go find a different, start.
It feels
wanderers
kinda
throughout
like-
the desert.
Feels like kind of like Kevin.
I think
Roll up a
if
character, Rob. Let's
it
try D&D. You're dead, by the way.
it did
Fuck you,
give
Kevin.
a couple of options, like if you like let the institute like come back, they would have taken the Gek away, right? And you'd had to start all over. A couple of little options, but the one that you guys did was defeat them, blow up the crap, and but the
Save
whole
the Gek.
settlement is
Now-
just totally
And now it's ours.
Player and DM created.
Player
it's
control.
not in the module, right? It just tells you the mayor, and that's it. Everybody
It's
else
literally
made
our
it up,
base
yeah.
now.
So we decided to do 40 people, and I figured at least half of the people would have left because they're all scared of the synths. And some of them were already blown up and taken over, or their brains done, or whatever. But yeah, you guys could shut down and move the Gek somewhere and reset it up if you wanted to. That's up to you guys. You're in control of the Gek now.
That seems like a fortifiable place. I mean, it's a shopping center, right?
We'll make it our home.
Yeah,
it's
there's,
Convention center.
you got a
Convention center. Yeah.
few people that pull guard duty out of the 20. Yeah, 40 people, that was pretty nice, right? Cushy, everybody, except for a couple of people that had shit jobs, literally. Or
Da-dum-dum.
it was easier.
Huh.
You know,
So,
more people
Drake,
doing stuff.
a convention center, would they have had audio, video equipment, stuff like that? Like, could we set up a video screen watching the entrances to this place and stuff and kind of improve our security?
CCTV.
Yeah.
I definitely bet there definitely would be shit like that.
Probably, yeah. I mean, how much time do you want to spend doing it?
Well, we're downtime. That's something we can
Right.
do downtime while we're waiting on mods. 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, we're
2
spending 2 weeks.
We're spending 2 weeks downtime here, messing with our stuff. How's that for an answer?
And you
Does that
want to
work?
do you want to set up cameras?
Beef up security,
Like-
yeah.
I mean, they would be hooked to a monitor. I mean, you can't have like, you don't have like, they don't have Ring.
Well, no, yeah, they'd be hooked to a monitor, but we need to also establish that somebody's going to be
I
on guard
suppose
duty.
you could link them to a Pip-Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Green's got one of those.
Yeah.
Can you sell the stuff so we can see how much credits we have?
Yeah, I was waiting. Somebody said about
Caps.
syrup. I still saw syrup.
that's
and-
syrup.
Oh, there's
still in
still
there.
one. Yeah, no, I'm only taking one of them. I don't.
No, take them both. Or unless you're just going to
Alright.
sell them if you don't.
Does everything...
Because I don't
Done.
need them.
All right, I don't know what the rule is in Fallout about selling the gear. Like D&D's like 50%, but I think you guys should at least get 75% because you're trading with her. That's just the way I'm going to go with it. Instead of, so let's see.
Well, I mean, that would make sense. We get a 25% discount on buying on the stuff we buy. So.
That's what I said.
25%
329 caps. Nice.
Yes.
Jabam! There you guys go. Little loots. Everybody gets 54 caps.
No,
Nobody didn't want the Raider armor leg.
And it must have
What's
not
the
had
one
a
that does more damage?
value. Maybe, yeah, no value to it.
Gotcha.
Manny, what's the mod that does more damage?
That was my
the receiver.
ex-husband's legs armor.
Hardened receiver does 1d6 extra, and the next one up does 2d6 extra. And I'm gonna order the second one up, I think. Let me look these up. Okay.
What about armor? Like,
hardened
wear
receiver,
armor and
anybody
stuff?
can put on. You don't need to be a gun nut to put hardened receiver on. That adds 1d6, 1dc6 damage. Cost 20. I'm ordering a powerful. Drake, can you change that to powerful receiver? That's the one that takes the gun nut one.
shop.
How long will it take to get that?
Yes, I want one as well,
Powerful?
please.
Yeah, they cost 25, so they're 5 more than the hardened, but they give you 2dc6 damage. Extra.
Yeah, I'll take whatever you feel like putting on my hunting rifle.
No, it's an hour to
There's
put it
also
on.
a
So
powerful automatic receiver. What does that do?
For
Yeah,
automatic weapons, isn't it?
it's 1dc6. It's minus 1dc6 damage, but plus 2 fire rate. You gain the burst effect, and you gain inaccurate. So I'm kind of staying away from it.
Makes your gun full auto.
Yeah, it's spray and pray type shit. Yeah.
So how do you add a mod to it, Manny?
How many
You actually
powerful receivers? 3?
open up the Fallout, the book Fallout 2D20. Look up small guns mods, small guns, GUNS mods, and then you'll see receiver mods, and underneath there is an item called item mod powerful receiver, and you drag that over onto the mod section of your weapon, and then it will
My
change the
weapon
name of your
doesn't have
weapon.
a mod section.
What is it?
It's a pipe gun.
I don't know if pipe gun could be modded. I'm sure it could. I was going to put this on mine. I thought it did because I put a. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Pipe. No, it's pipe wrench. So pipe wrench even got a mod section. Where's my? Oh, it changed the name to Harden. That's right. So if you look right underneath weight, my pipe gun says weight 2, and right underneath there says mods. There's a mod section
Okay.
between there and the description. Now, once you put it on there, evidently it changes it permanently because I cannot.
Your pipe gun might have come out of a background parcel, and those were broken. You might need to drag a new link.
Oh, Sven's? Yeah, because mine worked. I tested it. It actually rolled the extra damage dice, everything.
Well, this isn't even opening up.
But it's called Hard Pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove mine and add one again. Because it ain't something's
Let me
wrong ever since I
try
upgraded it.
that.
I think it has problems removing them. If you remove the mod once you add it, it kind of screws things up. It did mine anyway.
So you gotta go to the inventory to do it?
There are 2 pipe guns in the items list. Weird. What the hell?
Yeah, I think your link was not working right. Did you see mods now?
You got to unlock it. Don't forget to unlock your.
I got it to work. It's did 7 now.
Okay.
From 5 to 7.
Is Gil doing fixing up anything? What's he doing? Is he getting like fresh bandages or something? A automatic pipe wrench? So, what else your characters want to
Damn
try
it.
to do?
I did it again. Messed up.
Do we lost Josh?
Lost Josh. What the heck is... Man, something is like up with my inventory. Things are changing.
Oh, I found the mods for my Assaultron head.
Nice.
It needs a perks as the robotics expert.
Right. I was just looking at robotics expert.
Yeah,
Takes an
in order
intelligence of 8.
to- What is my intelligence?
Welcome back.
Should have been
Welcome back.
intelligence of 6.
I don't think his
Yeah.
mic's working right.
I think he's having some network.
Yeah, I just
Is she-
boosted mine to 6 so I can take science next level up. So that I can do energy weapon mods. And some advanced armor mods.
So the robotics expert perk requires 8.
Level 2 plus an intelligence of 8.
Fuck, my intelligence is not high enough.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend a couple of perks on intense training. And you can only do that once every 2 levels.
Green might have some. Green might have the intelligence for it.
Yeah, he might. Might have
Yeah.
to count him into taking robotics expert.
I just used it, intense training, just to get my intelligence up 1 to 6 so that I can do science next time. Because science takes a 6.
Green's intelligence is a 9.
Oh, yeah. He should be
Is he
doing
already a
robotics anyway.
robotics expert?
Yeah.
Is he already?
No.
Yeah,
took
he is now.
intense
Check it out.
training. He is now. Yeah. We played your character, and since you were in Hawaii, we
You got to level up. You became a robotics expert.
Yeah. Here's the deal, though. You can con him into it. You just have to remember to do so next session.
Right?
Congratulations, you're now in control of RoboCop.
All right. So next session, we're what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want me to line up for next session? I have one that you guys need to gain a couple levels before you go start on. So what are you guys thinking?
We need to go rescue people to add to our town.
Yeah, okay. That's one way to put it. I was going to say go pacify the surrounding area.
You want to like try to
exert a zone of control.
What type of
Also
people do you want to try to get to come to live with you? Like, do you want to like see a
Productive
brotherhood or some raiders or some mutants or?
Well, I'm setting up a
robots?
brotherhood enclave. I've chosen the house.
So you want the brotherhood to have like a little like a little landing pad here or something on the roof? What happens?
Just some regular survivors from another city. Acme Village people.
You could
Take synths too. We don't care.
you could try to go get some people from Diamond City to come live with you. You know there's not going to be any
no
ghouls.
40 people come from.
It's like you guys just heard about the place.
That's just like that's Fenway, right?
Fenway
Yeah,
is
Diamond City,
Fenway
Fenway
is
Park.
Diamond City. It's not too far away.
Big green monster.
Yeah.
Lots
Yeah,
of
we just go over and tell them. It's our motto's fuck the Yankees. Come join us.
any
We could start the rumor that the curse of the Bambino has settled back over Fenway Park, and that people should leave. Remember the curse of the Babe?
I don't know that much.
When
about
Babe
baseball.
Ruth left the Yankees and went to the
No, other way
Boston. Well, when he left Boston Red Sox and went to the Yankees, it was
1919.
He didn't actually
1919,
leave.
traded or whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
they were owned
yeah.
back
They
then.
sold him.
They
There
sold
was no
him,
free
and,
agency.
and it was a basically they said it cursed the Red Sox to never win a World Series, and they didn't until our lifetime, about what, 15 years ago?
2004.
2004, yeah, 20 years ago now.
Rich people problems.
So almost 100 years they went. Yeah. Anyway, useless trivia.
I was just trying to think of what I should line up for next session.
We want to spread rumors that the curse of the Bambino settled back over Fenway.
I want to. I don't know. Ben wants to do that.
Like,
but,
are you gonna? Do you want to find like a printing press so you can print out
We
some
can go find a new
flyers or something?
generator.
That's an idea.
Go find
I
a
need
new
to figure
generator.
out a way to get a communication back to my my brotherhood location.
There's definitely a radio transmitter in Diamond City.
You know, there is. It's plays some great music, man. I was listening to it this week.
Uh-huh.
Let's play
Yeah.
for all
Well,
the
if that's where I need to go, I mean, I need to go get a message out to the brotherhood, to my superiors. I got to report in.
Hey, man, the game master just kind of hit on something that, you know, that would be a powerful tool to have in a world like this as a printing press.
You guys have like the ability to make paper.
We don't
But
have
we
any
don't have. Do
people
we
to
have a
do it.
printing press?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there are printing presses somewhere in Boston, I'm sure.
Just go raid
My-
the Boston Globe.
My band
Right.
used to use a cokehead that had over living in Houston, Missouri. He did a bunch of cocaine. And he had a printing press in his garage, and we used him for doing all our printing. And he could flat go through some stuff if he's all juiced up on cocaine.
He was a typesetting fool.
Typesetting fool he was.
Why don't we start scouring Boston? Set up couple high rises that we go through and we can look.
Well-
Scavenging.
We can also establish outposts, perimeter with scouts, lookouts, that type of thing.
We have
You
20
kind of got
people.
that. You guys have been here a year, so you kind of got that a little bit, at least in this area, right?
Well-
Just inside the convention center.
We'll need to find more people to staff those things, but that's just something that
Yeah.
I'm seeing we need to build towards.
Yeah, I think that's on your list. I think you guys want to maybe do some scavenging on the way to and from Diamond City,
Diamond City? Yeah.
7 brides for 7 brothers.
and maybe try to gather up some people, and maybe
Going to
find a
Diamond
printing
City.
press so you can invite them.
Wait,
We only
what
want-
was the,
Are you saying we're going to get brides? Is that what
was
you
the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers reference?
Going into Diamond City, everybody grab one and head
Grab
back.
a woman and let's.
We only want to bring the best citizens into this.
Is that really Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, or more of the rape of the Sabine women?
Oh man,
Do we still have a bartender?
Emperor has no
Yes,
clothes.
he's a robot. He doesn't care.
Oh, he was a robot. Okay. He's good to go then.
Now that we have power back, he's fine.
He's a handy, isn't he?
All right, so Fenway Park is a few miles
That's what Ben
away.
does. Ben gives the handies.
Um, the only rule that Fenway
He's
Park
ignoring
has is no ghouls.
What?
Just put a wig on Gil. He'll be fine.
Yeah. They won't recognize him.
A wig, and you have to wear this
What?
this car air freshener around your neck. A little Christmas tree.
So, use Axe body spray. He'll be fine. Nobody will smell anything.
So
Just give him a
yeah,
Michael Myers mask to wear.
we'll see if we can gain you guys a couple of levels pretty quick, so we can get into the next pre-made module that I got. It requires you to be level 6, so you guys might get a couple of levels next session. You gotta fight
Yeah,
each
let's
other.
kick some ass.
Well, I wasn't gonna do a whole lot of homebrew. I got some of the content
Right.
that they've already made. Somehow you got to go from level 10 though to level 16. I haven't seen a module yet, so.
Ooh.
But I'll find something. Help me out. So, Fenway Park, Diamond City. Just to give you a little preview. Fenway Park.
The fans.
And so, on the map, is the convention center Boston Common, or where is it where our token is?
Well, you're about here.
We're close to Brookline. Okay. So it's not even a mile to Fenway.
Nah, it's
Oh,
just
wow.
right over there.
Mile. It's right over there. Needs garlic.
It's not too far. It's a little more than it's probably like 2 miles is what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and it's a heavy, dense destruction bombed area.
Okay.
And lots of security when you get close to Fenway Park. Checkpoints and stuff like that. They don't let everybody in. So you gotta have a reason to get in.
We want your radio.
Is that a stork?
Yeah, I mean, when you get there, you could discuss that with them.
You got
No,
storks and
we need
flamingos?
These are things that
setting
your
up a trade
characters are
route.
gonna know.
We need to trade some syrup and other things that we produce here, you know, and
Why are there flamingos at Fenway Park?
because somebody got flocked.
Oh, I love the vacuum tube jumbotron.
What?
Up at the
Up
top.
over the top of the stadium there
right-hand
on the
side.
right.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's Fallout all the way right there. Vacuum tube jumbotron.
All right, let's
Share that with me again, Drake. I must have carried. I don't know what
Well,
they're
I
looking
closed
at.
it too.
Okay.
You share it with
Okay.
yourself. It's called the
All right,
Fence.
I'll
The
do
Fence.
just by myself here. The fins.
Since your camera's
EMS.
frozen, you're not joining in on us.
What?
What? Why? I'm gonna go
What?
see who we're gonna
What?
raid. That's what I'm doing. What are we doing? Tuesday, Curse of Strahd. Yep. Friday, nothing yet. And next Saturday, maybe Panovo. We hope. Well, maybe not. Manicuri's not here, so
Cool.
we only have 4 players in that game. So when one person's out, you're down to 3. It's kind of. We usually played though with 3 in his, I think, don't we? Marks? I don't know. I've been sick the last couple of Saturdays we were supposed to play, so they didn't want to run. I got a text from Mark. I'm sitting in my bed vomiting in a trash can in between my legs at the edge of the bed. I'm like, no, we're not gaming. No. Raid? Yeah. Raid.
DJ
Havoc.
didn't move. He can't hear that far away.
Havoc. Let's go raid Havoc. He's running Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Waterdeep and the Mad Mage. Maybe he combined them. I don't know.
Appreciate it, Drake.
Thanks, Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Drake. That was fun.
Some bloat flies and some leveling. That's what we did.
Yeah, I know, but it was still. I like the world. And I like the.
It's pretty
like
cool.
getting the system down. Yeah.
The rules, once we get the rules down, I think it'll be good. All right. We're
Hey,
rated.
we're muddling our way through pretty good, I think.
Goodbye.